ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer up the boys she knew. She made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Cincinnati Reds in the second game of a 3-game series at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And, folks, we've hit probably a new low in this current era of Orioles baseball after last night's game. It was, sometimes in life, the right thing to do is the lazy thing, and because it's more efficient. And for me, I wrote up something in the community post today, last night for me. Let me just read that at the top, and then we'll get started with today's game, okay? It's going to be a few minutes. So I know some of you have already read this, but for those who haven't, good morning, Birdland. BW here. I want to address the current state of the team briefly after last night's loss. I do this knowing I might annoy more people than I comfort or inspire, because perhaps you are totally fed up. I get it. We packed the yard last night, and what we saw was a microcosm of this team's woes right now. One of the shakiest rotations in all of baseball, an offense that cannot find consistency, and leadership that seems to not be guiding this team to a healthy place. That, to me, is what matters most right now, the team's health. Not just the bumps and bruises, but the mindset, the culture. Clearly, beyond the injuries we have to work around, the health of this team is trending in a bad direction. It is only natural after another thumping like last night, just when you start to feel the slightest bit of momentum, having finally won back-to-back games. It's only natural to start pointing fingers and demand action. That feeling could not have been expressed any more clearly than the boos that rained down last night on a packed stadium. Honestly, it was quite possibly the worst I have felt as a fan since that Yankee brat leaned over and robbed Tony Tarasco. I did not hear the boos during the broadcast. I keep my TV here, the volume only high enough to pick up the crack of the bat so I can gauge how far a ball may be flying. So, folks, I really didn't get a grasp of the situation until after I signed off and went back and watched things. We do not know what is happening in that clubhouse, but you feel the vibes are not positive. Ryan O'Hearn addressed the show, the slow start a couple of days ago, acknowledging the fans' frustrations, understanding that even though there's a lot of baseball to play, a lot of time to get on track, the fans are hungry, and may feel like we are blowing this window of opportunity that we have to wait every 15 to 20 years for. But it is difficult to see the team playing as though all is well. We are dealing with the same core group of talented players, minus the ones who are injured, a group that was displaying as much chemistry as anyone in baseball in 2023 and the first half of last season. They may say all is well, but that's what they should be saying as players, not publicizing internal issues. So I think it is safe to say we can see something is going on, but we can only guess what is going on. For me, the buck stops with the top and it goes down from there. For example, our offense is sputtering. Perhaps the team fires hitting coach Cody Ashe. Well, who was responsible for what turned out to be a bad hire? I mean, we just brought in Ashe this season after firing our previous hitting coach after last season. It has been 4 weeks and the offense is looking in worse shape than last season. Bottom line is a change is needed somewhere within. We have no control over who or when. We can only hope the problem is diagnosed correctly and the right change is made. I still think this roster, especially when healthy, is one frontline starting pitcher away from being a pennant-winning team. I believe that with my heart, mind, and soul. Until then, folks, we carry on. If you want to stay on this journey with me, I am here through thick and thin, ride or die. I will never give up on my Orioles. I just hope last night was the only night we have like that again in my lifetime. I hope the message sent by the crowd was successfully delivered because it breaks my heart to see and to hear those scenes. I wish it did not have to come to that, but I cannot pass judgment on such a strong majority of shared anger and frustration. That had to be more demoralizing for the team than any result they may have experienced between the foul lines. How they respond to it will be a challenge. Things may get worse before they get better, but I am prepared for whatever comes and will continue to be a voice for this team. For those who aren't panicked or upset, disregard the message. You are fine. We have a game today. We have a dude making his major league debut on the mound. Odds are, were it not for the glut of injured pitchers, he would never be given this opportunity. And there's always a chance that in his debut, Brandon Young will get hit around hard, and we will wince and shake our heads for another day. But once in a while, you call up a new arm and you get lightning in a bottle. You just don't know. That is the hope I take into today's game. Maybe this dude lights a fire under the team's ass. Regardless, I will be here to document it. We are down, but we are not out. All right? There. Got through the whole thing. So, folks, that's my state of the team address. We got a game today. Brandon Young's going to make his major league debut. He will be up against who's Hunter Greene for the Reds. All right. Hunter Greene with a record of 2-1 and an ERA of less than 1. This Reds pitching staff, again, I pointed it out before the start of the opening game of this series. This Reds pitching staff has been very, very tough. They are top of the league in terms of like ERA, WHIP, and opponents batting average against. If they're not number one, they're top 3. That's where they were at yesterday, and I would assume they're still right up there with those rankings. 2-1 with an 0.98 ERA, Hunter Greene. And again, Brandon Young making his first start. Starting lineups for the Reds. Let me get you over here. Okay, for Cincinnati, leading off playing center field, T.J. Friedel. Matt McClain will bat second and be the second baseman. Ellie De La Cruz, as he normally does, will hit third and play shortstop. Austin Hayes, the cleanup hitter, and playing in left field. Gavin Lux, who came over from the Dodgers in a trade in the offseason. He's DHing today and batting fifth. Santiago Espinal will bat sixth and play third base. Jake Fraley is in right field hitting seventh. Jaimar Candelario is the first baseman batting eighth, and Jose Trevino is the catcher batting ninth. For the Orioles, a lineup I think that you can agree universally, one that gives a little more optimism than yesterday's. Ced Mullins will lead off and play center. Gunnar Henderson is at short, batting second. Adley Rutschman will do the catching and hit third. Ryan O'Hearn is at first base today, and he's the cleanup hitter. Tyler O'Neill batting fifth in right field. Heston Kjerstad, who hit that two-run homer late yesterday, he will be in left field. Kjerstad, by the way, second, at least in this lineup, in RBI. He's up to 12. Not too shabby. Jordan Westberg is going to DH, not for the first time in the past week. He has been scuffling. I believe he's now 0 for his last 27. We have got to get him going. He's hitting as low as he ever has in the 7 spot and DHing today. Jackson Holliday will play second and bat eighth. And finally, Ramon Arias is at third base, and he will hit ninth. Folks, this game should be getting started in just under 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and make sure the game is up and running. How are you, Charm City Chat? I can tell you that I have a bit of an advantage over the rest of you, I guess. I feel pretty, what's the word? Hard for me to sound eloquent while I'm trying to get a game up. I feel pretty fortunate to have the ability to experience the festival over here in Thailand known as Songkran, which is the yearly New Year's celebration. It's not just a one night, the ball drops, midnight comes, and everybody blows party favors and ships champagne. It's a week-long celebration, and it all culminates in the final Saturday. It's like one weekend into the next. So today was that final Saturday. I went out doing my normal routine, and I got involved with the festivities. And it's just, folks, when you're not feeling great, when you're a little mentally unwell, or maybe you're just feeling a little bit down in the dumps, whatever you want to call it, I had the pleasure of having some human interactions today that just made me feel a whole lot better. Made me sort of put things into perspective, and I needed that. And, special thanks to the little girl that got me really good with the water. And I actually asked her to, if she wouldn't mind, to actually water the hat. The hat has actually been drying now for the last several hours, but this hat was soaked. I asked her to please. The water is good luck, folks. If you have any interest in wondering what the Songkran Festival is sort of all about, it's sort of a symbolic gesture of a cleansing, of a new year, of new hope and optimism. And when people throw water on you or rub a little bit of mud on your face, don't take it as an insult, folks. They are spreading good luck and fortune onto you for the coming year. And it's just fun. I mean, my own balcony here, when I moved in this apartment, it was near the end of COVID. This neighborhood was completely dark. There were no businesses operating, and now this neighborhood is thriving. Today, just looking over my balcony, it was like I was on Bourbon Street in the middle of Mardi Gras, looking at my own apartment on Bourbon Street. It was great. And I just wanted to share that with you because, I know things are bad, but I think I'm mentally in an okay place. We'll see how long it lasts, but I'm ready for some baseball. Westy did DH once earlier this season. I do recall. If I'm wrong, my apologies. Hey, Charm City Chat. How are we? Rob, Cantankerous, Matrix, Matt, Malik, GP3, Chilo, George, Janet, JM, Erica, Cantankerous. Oh, I said you already. Did we get everybody? Baxter, George, JM? That everybody? Folks, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and hit that like button if we haven't done so already. Just a gentle reminder. And, yeah. Maybe we'll get to 2550 today on the subs. Folks, I couldn't believe it. I mean, we had 10 subs yesterday, which for this season, that's pretty good. Considering how things went, I certainly can't complain. So welcome into the community, new subscribers to the channel. The Orioles, by the way, they're oranged out. I forgot. This is an orange out game. We're about set for baseball, folks. It's Brandon Young making his Orioles debut, and he's all oranged out. TJ Friedel is stepping into the batter's box, and we're ready for baseball, folks. First pitch of the ball game is outside with a fastball from Young. Young was putting up some pretty impressive numbers down in AAA, a 2.76 ERA in 3 starts, striking out more than a batter per inning. Here's a ground ball base hit into right field. Well, welcome to the bigs. It won't be a perfect game in your debut. Friedel is on with a leadoff single, and that'll bring up Matt McLean. So, yeah, folks, I said it in my little TED Talk, but we have no idea what to expect from Brandon Young. It could go bad. It could go surprisingly well. But I don't think his performance should really make people, swing too much one direction or the other. we got some issues to take care of, but hopefully... again, maybe, just maybe, he can help this team out. 0-1 the count on Matt McLean. And the next pitch is lifted in the air down the right field line and near the tarp. And reaching out, making the catch is Ryan O'Hearn. Right up on the tarp. He had to reach over, and he makes the catch. What a big first out. Game of inches, folks. We had a couple of outs in last night's game that went against us that way. It's always nice to get an out like that. Here comes Ellie De La Cruz. 3-run homer yesterday. His 4th of the season. He's up to 21 RBI. Hitting .241. 1 out, runner at first, just getting started. And there's a breaking ball from Young and a good one. Curveball at 77 miles an hour. Oh, here's your scoreboard. We're up and running. Check on the runner at first. Friedel back in with a slide. Yeah, folks, just a little inside, a peek behind the curtain at BirdWatcher headquarters. When I'm watching the game, my volume is only loud enough to where I can hear the crack of the bat. As this ball is grounded to first base, O'Hearn will go to second for the force, and a good throw there. It's always a dangerous throw when you got to throw down to second from first with that runner in your throwing lane. But O'Hearn made the right throw. Problem is, it's a fielder's choice that now puts Ellie De La Cruz in place of TJ Friedel. Friedel also a fast runner, but he's no De La Cruz. Here comes Austin Hayes. He had a very warm reception when he came up to the plate for the first time last night. Check on Ellie. He's back in. Interesting how Rutschman is delivering the signs to Young. Not the typical put fingers down between the legs. He's sort of holding his hand near his catching glove. Let me watch this a little closer. It's 1-0 on Hayes. And the next pitch is on the top of the zone on the outside corner. A cutter from Young. That is a strike. 1-1 the count. Man, De La Cruz is a real specimen. Pitch. That ball's lined. Base hit in the left center field. Mullins will pick it up. De La Cruz will coast into third base. No problem. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. Base hit for Austin Hayes. All right. This is the big moment here early in the ball game. Can Young get out of this with 2 down? Man, De La Cruz just glides across the bases. It's like he's not even, his feet aren't even hitting the ground, it looks like. Gavin Lux, he's hitting .290. Did not start in yesterday's game against the lefty Kate Povich, but not sure if they're typically sit him against lefties. I think he's an everyday player. They brought him over to B1. .290 early on in the season with 7 RBI. Here's a first pitch. It's a called strike. De La Cruz is at third. This pitch is hit on the ground, foul off to the right. And I already forgotten who's over at first. What can I tell you? Austin Hayes. How can I forget him? Oh and 2. Come on, buddy. Let's get that first major league strikeout. Pitch. Hit on the ground and a foul ball. Fielded by Urias on the third base side. He flips the ball into the stands. And it's still 0-2. Oh, Janet, these 4 p.m. start times for me are the worst. They're the worst. I got to get up at 2 in the morning to be ready for a call at 3 in the morning. That's a line drive over the glove of Holiday, and the Reds are on the board. It's a base hit. 1-0 on an RBI single by Gavin Lux. Santiago Espinal, the next batter. But it's Easter Sunday. Well, it's also 420. You better have your priorities in order. Speaking of 420, it already is here. Where's my special lucky? Here's a cutter outside to Espinal for ball 1. Foul ball. Count even up at a ball and a strike. Dinner and egg hunt. You're hunting for eggs and dinner? What are you, a scavenger? Are you a hunter-gatherer? What are you doing? Here's a curveball low, and the count 2-1. Egg hunts, are they still a thing? Not too expensive? Hiding eggs. Here's a ground ball, and that's through the hole on the right side. Another base hit. Here comes another runner home. The throw is there. The tag is there. We nailed a runner at home. Austin Hayes, tagged out by former teammate Adley Rutschman. And good Lord, did we need that. Folks, I was reading a lot about how people thought Tyler O'Neill was trash defensively in right field. Well, that arm looked pretty good to me. I don't know if they're reading too much into that fly ball that just dropped in between him and Mateo or what, but I don't know. Maybe I'm watching the team through beer goggles, but I don't know why people are. I mean, we got so many problems. Tyler O'Neill's defensive abilities, I don't think that's even in the top 25. But anyway, nice play to end the inning. The Reds score a run on 3 hits, so it could have been a whole lot worse. It could 4 hits, and they score once. Honestly, clearly Brandon Young can't get away with 4 hits an inning. Hopefully he'll settle in. But yeah, that could have been way worse. And hopefully we can respond. Mullins, Gunnar, and Adley coming up in the bottom of the first. Reds already up by a run. Wow, Rob's ready to say Young's cutter is Corbin Burns-esque. How do you feel about the Orioles? Dr. Afro Dog, I've got a solution for you. Go to the community page of my channel, and I'll give you a complete answer to that question. I already sort of restated it at the top of the broadcast, so I'm done explaining. But it's there. The answer to your question is out there on my community page on my YouTube channel that you're watching right now. Hunter Greene, said Mullins, bottom of the first, and that is 97, just on the outside edge. That is a perfect pitch, and only 1 pitch in. I can see why this dude's ERA is under 1.
Well said, now you know what to do.
98 high. 1-1 the count. Wow, that might be the record for quickest bugle in the stadium. 2 pitches in, we got a bugle. Mullins fouls one back. It's 1-2. Well, this team has got a lot of issues, but I think we can all agree said Mullins is not one of them, thankfully. 5 homers, 18 RBI. His OPS is over 1,000. He's hitting .288. He's tied for the team lead in stolen bases. And word on the street is he does a decent job in center field. 2-2 pitch. That's lifted in the air to right center field. Going back, looking up, and that ball is gone! Bye-bye, birdie! Said Mullins is having a career season. It just keeps going. We've tied it up just like that. A bomb from Mullins to right. 1-1 ball game. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic. Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
All right. Here is Gunnar Henderson. He's got a 1-0 count. And he lifts one in the center. And that ball's going back. Still back. And that ball is gone! Bye-bye, birdie! Hunter, you've been hunted. Back-to-back home runs. Gunnar with his 2nd of the season. And the Orioles, just like that, have the lead. It's 2-1. Oh, let's repeat everything.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride.
Oh, look at that.
Magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Adley Rutschman takes low for ball 1. That was 100 miles an hour from Greene. Folks, The Orioles have just doubled the average number of runs this guy gives up per 9 innings in 2 batters. You want me to repeat that stat? The Orioles have just doubled the amount of runs this guy gives up on average per 9 innings in 2 batters. Just, chomp on that for a minute. Here's a pitch off the plate outside. 2-1 on Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Apparently we're in a mood. Let's keep it up. 2-1 pitch. That one's hit on the ground, foul, first base side. Rutschman's average is just at 203. Westberg hitting 175. Holiday at 222. Let's get these bats warm. 2-2 pitch. And a check swing. Adley went around on a pitch that moved a lot low and in. First strikeout for Greene. First out for Greene in his ball game. 1 out in the bottom of the first. The Orioles with a 2-1 lead. Why is there a white bar at the top of my little scoreboard thing? I don't like that. Here is Ryan O'Hearn, and he takes the first pitch strike.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Let me see. What if I do this? That one's low and inside. And did it hit him? It hit O'Hearn. Ryan O'Hearn with a soft hit by pitch on an off-speed pitch that he probably barely felt. Where'd it get him? Right on the foot? It got him on the instep of the foot. He's fine, and he gets a free base. Tyler O'Neill's up, and he takes the first pitch fastball at 99 for a called strike.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Oh yeah, Erica, I'm sorry. Me and Kate, I'm on standby in case his marriage hits the rocks. This ball is popped up, shallow center, long run, and is that Friedel in center making the catch for the second out of the first? Yeah, I think I kind of already, I got next. I got dibs. All right. By the way, Povich turned 25 last week, so it's a little less creepy, right? Here's a check swing by Kjerstad, and he went around. Oh my, did Kjerstad get a little bit of a haircut? His golden locks are only just poking out of his helmet now. I think he had a bit of a trim. Pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe just tucked it under a little more efficiently. I don't know. You see, you got me thinking about Povich, and now I'm talking about Kjerstad's hair. What are you guys doing to me? This pitch is low and in. 2-1 the count. I hear a bugle in the stadium. Kjerstad's average up to 261. 12 RBI. Pitch. Fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, Rob. I was just on a nice run of positive energy. All right, you're just doing your job. I get it. You're a reporter, and sometimes you got to report the hard news. I get it. I know what it's like. 2-2 pitch is hit on the ground, foul, right side. So Greene now over 20 pitches here in the first. That is good. The run's obviously the top priority. We've taken the lead here, but it's always good to get that pitch count up, especially against the opposing team's Frontline starter, and that ball got Kjerstad. Please tell me he's going to be okay. It looked like it got him on the elbow. Second batter hit by Greene. And Kjerstad's trying to shake it off. No trainer out there yet looking at him. Brandon Hyde is walking out. Here's the trainer. Oh, boy. Let's see where this one hits. Yep, right off the elbow protector. You would hope he's fine. I mean, if that protector didn't do its job, what's the point of wearing it? Because that's exactly where it hit. Problem is, that was 100 miles an hour. So, a Kevlar suit isn't going to make you not feel that. But I don't think it would have caused any damage. Just some pain. All right, folks, 2 on, 2 out, and the man I want more than anybody to get going, it's Jordan Westburg. By the way, the trainer's still talking to Kjerstad. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Robinson Chirinos, or is that the first base coach? Who is that? I don't know, but the more they're looking at Heston, the more I'm getting worried here. Jordan Westburg's ready to go. He's got his bat in his hand. Kjerstad will stay in the ball game. I think we'll have a better understanding of how he's really doing once we see him make a play in the field or next time up to hit. But for now, we can breathe the sigh of relief. It's first and second, 2 down for Westburg.
Well, West is that way.
175 the average. And he takes one off the plate for ball 1. May this be the worst slump of Westburg's career. The 1-0. Pop foul and out of play. Greene takes a look at second, and the 1-1 pitch is fouled back. Late on that one was Westburg. 99-mile-an-hour fastball from Greene. We have made Greene work. I mean, he is sweating out there. His face is full of perspiration. Is that the word? Perspiration. 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. His neck is glistening. I mean, it's not hot out there today, right? What's the weather like in Baltimore? Hey, Fitzy, how you doing? Like number 40. I meant, well, Fitzy, now you have to find 10 more likes after making that claim. This pitch is fouled straight back. Westburg hanging tough. That was 99 miles an hour. And on the hands. 80. Oh, it's up to 80 degrees. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, well, then I can understand. Might be humid as well. Up and in. Westburg. That might have shaved a few whiskers off his beard. 100 miles an hour. Face high. 2-2 pitch. Taken, called, strike 3. Westburg, man, he was hanging in there, and then he takes a pitch that was not even on the corner. Tough for Westburg. His slump continues. He's now 0 for his last 28, but the Orioles respond immediately. First batter of the inning, Mullins ties up the game. Second batter of the inning, Gunnar Henderson gives us the lead. Both of them going deep. Couple of solo shots after 1 inning. Baltimore leads it 2-1. I need a new keyboard. I need a new second laptop. Folks, if you knew how this laptop, again, I've already explained, like my battery cord, the input, it's not, I have to rig it, and it's just ridiculous. The hinge, the back hinge on the laptop, it's completely broken off on one side. It's also got just a few years of just your typical wear and tear. It is, I'll tell you this, it's an embarrassment. I would never take this thing out into the public. This looks like somebody who's living in an apocalyptic world trying to reach somebody over a computer. I don't know. Anyway, so as mentioned, folks, it's 4:20 where I'm sitting. So,
hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
And this is a tough start time for me, and I've had quite the day. All right, I ain't gonna front. Your boy's had a couple of, happy drinks. Couple of happy this, happy that, So my head is a little bit swishy, but in a good way. Wait a minute. Do we have a sticky stuff? Do we have a sticky stuff controversy here? The umpires are looking at Hunter Greene's glove. I don't have any more information about that. We're back underway. Brandon Young, first pitch is outside to Jake Fraley for ball one. Fraley, a left-handed batter. Outfielder. This one's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And yes, this Reds broadcast puts up FanDuel betting odds live and in-game. It is so gross. That is a curveball low. 2 balls and 1 strike. How can you consider that healthy? I don't mind gambling being legal. Oh boy, Fraley just crushed it. We're tied again. That ball's on the Utah street. That ball landed on Utah on the fly. Jake Fraley absolutely tattooed that Brandon Young pitch. 429 feet to right. We're tied at 2. I'm ready for whatever roller coaster I'm riding on today. I bought the ticket. I'm taking the ride, folks. Jamer Candelario looks at a curveball inside. So through 1 inning plus 1 batter, that's now 5 hits given up by Young. 5 of the first 7 batters with hits. That one's a bit inside, and now the count goes to 2-0. You really hope Young can figure it out here. Pitch. And that one, it looks like he's starting to nibble now. He looks like a young pitcher that is got a lot of butterflies, and after giving up a home run, now looks a little bit timid to throw a strike. He's fallen behind 3-0 on Candelario. That's a great bet, Chilo. That's great. Why don't you find a betting site where you can make that bet? I bet the Reds figure it out and we don't and we lose. That's a great bet, Chilo. Try FanDuel. Jose Trevino is up after what just happened. I don't know. I don't get it. Candelario just drew a walk. First walk of the day from Young. And now we have a called strike on a cutter. That one was a little bit outside, but we get the call. Trevino hitting now .333. Had a couple of hits yesterday. Nobody out, a run in, and another one at first base. Here's a curveball low. I'm giving you all the energy I have, Edward, game in and game out. Sometimes the levels are different, but it's the most I can give, whatever the level is. I might hit a wall in the second half of this game, I'll be honest. I had a pretty eventful day. It's 3-1 now on Trevino. Pitch. There's a strike. 94 on the outer half of the plate. Full count. Payoff pitch coming now. And that ball is tapped in front of the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runner had taken off from first. He will go back. Hey, Dingleberry. Check on the runner at first. That's close. And they got him. Did they? They did. It's a pickoff. Brandon Young. Hell, find it out any which way you can. A pickoff. Over at first. Perfectly thrown right to the glove, which met Candelario, who honestly really has no business being that far off the bag. Candelario, not a fast runner at all. This team's got a lot of speed, but he's not one of them. That helped. One away, bases empty. Payoff pitch. Popped foul by Trevino, out of play. We'll do it again. I mean, so far, Brandon Young has given up 5 hits and a walk to the first 8 batters. And yet, he's recorded 4 outs. How does that work? And that is a base hit down the left field line by Trevino. Kerstad will get it in, but it'll be a double. And Young is getting knocked around pretty hard. It's really fortunate that it's still just a 2-2 ball game, but I mean, it's going to get out of control. We can't keep finding new and interesting ways to limit damage. This is I think we're going to just try to get through this inning as best we can. Drew French is out here to have a chat. Top of the order back up now. Friedel already 1 for 1. Six hits and a walk. First time through the order. That is... How are we in a tie game? I don't know, but hopefully Drew French said some effective words. These Reds smell blood in the water, I think. First pitch to Friedel, curveball. That drops in there for a strike. I got to say, Young is having some trouble finding the corners. The strikes he is throwing are a little bit too much of the heart of the plate. Like that one right there. And that ball's hit hard on the ground, foul off to the right. 0-2 on Friedel. I would put the emphasis on not letting Young let this game get out of reach. This pitch is fouled back. I mean, if he completely gives up the farm in this inning, you have to go to the pen. But I think the Orioles are going to try to do whatever they can to get him through 5 innings. And if we're trading blows and the score is close, then I think they're going to keep him out there. But my view is, after this inning, if the third inning is like these first 2, where you're giving up 4 base runners on average, you got to get somebody up. Because, again, there's only so long you can get away with this amount of base runners without falling too far behind. 0-2 on Friedel. And that ball's crushed. Right field and down, up against the scoreboard, and that'll score another run. The Reds are back on top. That throw-in from O'Neill, by the way, at second base, just late. And it looks like Friedel might have jammed his shoulder or something sliding into the bag. It's his right arm he's trying to shake off. And he is touching might be a stinger from his shoulder running down his arm. But yeah, folks, we need to, get Matt Bowman up, in my humble view, and get him ready for the third inning. Again, if it gets to where we're more than a couple of runs down, and once they put like 5 on the board, then that's it. But, and I'm only giving them that much of a leash because we had a couple of runs up the board. I'm just trying to keep this within reach. But yeah, Brandon Young is not looking good out there, and it's unfortunate. Again, would he have ever had this opportunity were it not for the fact that we're missing, 8 different pitchers? And can anybody name them all? Albert Suarez, Chase McDermott, Trevor Rogers, Zach Eflin, Grayson Rodriguez, Kyle Bradish, Tyler Wells. Who am I missing? I mean, that's 8 right there, right? Here is Matt McClain. He takes outside for ball 1. Pitch number 40 from Young. Oh, I'm talking starters, Chilo. We're trying to figure out a rotation here. And I know Suarez was in the pen, but he can start. He is an option. 2-0 pitch is on the outside edge, called a strike. But thanks, Chilo. Always helpful. There's a called strike 2. 2-2. 1 out, runner at second. The Reds have regained the lead. They took a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. The Orioles took the lead 2-1 in the bottom of the first. And here we are with our third lead change in the top of the second. It's 3-2 Reds. And a swing and a miss. And there's your first major league strikeout, Mr. Young. Maybe that'll give him the confidence.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Some nice dipping action on that pitch. Looked like a changeup. 2 down, runner at second for Ellie De La Cruz. And man, with a base open, I mean, I don't mind Young nibbling with this dude. First pitch is inside. Fielder's choice and a run scored for Ellie his last time up. Now, typically I don't want to put Ellie on because of his speed, but you got a runner at second right now, so it's not like Ellie can steal through the guy in front of him. There's a called strike. Count even up a 1-1. Young's next pitch is a breaking ball popped up, and that should end the inning. Gunnar is waving off Kjerstad in shallow left field, and he makes the catch. The Reds take the lead back on a bomb by Jake Fraley that landed on Utah Street. I mean, landed there. Oh, my God. Is that their home run celebration? Like they're in a strip club? They're making it rain? They're just flipping off Monopoly money in your face? That's your home run celebration? Wow, classy. Is their home run celebration sponsored by FanDuel along with the broadcast? Holy cow, what's going on there? I never thought I'd say this, but take me back to the old day of the Reds when they had class and Marge Schott. Jeez Louise. Yep, I guess it's the first time. That's kind of why I'm explaining it the way I am, as if I had seen it the first time. It'd be kind of weird for me to react that way if I had seen it before. You know? I know it's crazy. A lot of times when the opponent hits a home run, I don't stop to watch them celebrate. I'm looking at other things. Yeah, almost as if it was new to me. Right? Catch on quick, O's guy. How are you doing? You know, O's guy, with a name like that, I think you found the right channel. That's better. The Reds have 7 hits through the first couple of innings. The Orioles have 2, but they both left the yard. Here's Jackson Holliday. First pitch swinging, popped up. Pitch was up and away, and he took it the other way with not much on it. Austin Hayes with an easy catch and left. Holliday retired. Too quick for me to hit the button. Here is Raymond.
I have a brother.
Batting 9th in the order with a .333 average. Where's the respect? First pitch strike. A slow fastball from Greene, just 97 on that one. Here's a slider outside. Greene's got a pretty good arsenal. Looks like he's got perhaps a 5-pitch mix. That's the first slider I think I've seen from him today. There's another one, but that one started up and in and stayed there. 2-1 on Raymond. Goes back to the heater inside under the hands of Arias. He swings and misses. It's 2-2. And a 100-mile-an-hour heater fouled away. I tell you, I would really enjoy making Hunter Greene's pitch count and get up. And Arias hits one to left, but it's going to slice into the stands foul. Still 2-2. Just keep making Greene throw pitches. It can only help us. Foul stuff away. That one's lined down the left, and that is a base hit. Ramon. I told you they're doing you wrong, hitting you 9th, buddy. Arias is into second base with a double down the left field line. A 1-out double. Splash it up. Yeah, Jew Brownie, if you were here for the broadcast yesterday, that was what I said at the top of the show. I got no problems with today's lineup, but why is Ramon Arias sitting and why is Jorge Mateo playing second base? And you can just have Arias at third and move Westberg over to second base. You got the matchup you want, righty on lefty. Ced Mullins is up again, folks. 1-0 pitch, and that's a called strike at the bottom of the zone. Ced, I know that you know what to do.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch, outside, 2-1. So it's a fastball. He's got a splitter. He's got a slider. Got the changeup. And one other pitch, I think. There's a swing and a miss. There's a really tight slider on the outside corner. Mullins with that home run gets his average back up to an even 300 as he steps out of the box and asks for time. Folks, been a while since I've seen one of these.
Message for you, son.
Eric Idle hasn't spoken in ages.
Message for you, son.
This pitch is lifted. Oh, man. Mullins. Another home run type swing, but way out in front. Fouled away off to the right. Cantankerous. Go get 'em, birds. Come on, folks. Hit the like on that super chat. I see 6. Let's double it. I'm going to like it. That pitch is outside. We got a full count, folks. Who wants a bugle? You get a bugle. You get a bugle. Runner at second, 1 out, full count. Pitch. Line foul. Right side over by the tarp. Thanks again, Cantankerous. Always nice to get that contribution.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Helps keep the light on. What? Helps to keep the lights on. There, I got it out. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Mullins chased ball 4. Boy. 2 down. Gunnar Henderson coming up. In a big, big spot, man. We're talking about an MVP runner-up from last season up here with a big RBI spot. A tying run out there at second base with 2 down. Home run his last time up. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 99. Belt high. Folks, there are 117 of you here right now, and not even 45 have hit the like button. There are a ton of you that could help out the channel right now. As that's lined into right field by Gunnar, that is a fair ball. It'll bounce up against the wall, and Ramon will score. This ball game is tied on an RBI double by Gunnar. Folks.
It's magic, you know.
Folks, he turned on a pitch that was triple digits, like it was nuttin'.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Triple digits? So what? We got a 3-3 ball game. 2 down. Gunnar now at second. Adley at the plate. First pitch to him is outside. Greene hitting 100 again on the fastball.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We're making him work. He's going to get up to 50 pitches through 2 innings. He's on 48 right now. Pitch. Taken low. And the next pitch will be number 50. Rutschman with a 2-0 count. Man, Gunnar hit the crap out of that. Pitch. That is called a strike. It was low. It wasn't egregiously low, but it was low. 2-1. If you haven't noticed yet, egregious is one of my favorite words. There's a pitch low and in and a check swing appeal. No swing, and now Adley with a nice count here, 3-1. Charm City chat. Make some noise. The 3-1. Taken low for ball 4.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And Hunter Greene's long afternoon continues. His entire jersey is soaked in sweat. I can tell. It's got that sheen to it. Ryan O'Hearn is up now with 2 on and 2 out.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
"52 pitches from Greene. We're only in the second. First pitch to O'Hearn is low and away. A splitter that missed. Folks, got a chance to take the lead back here. We've already tied it back up. The 1-0. Oh, O'Hearn wanted to hit it, and he chased a bad one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Time for some payback. The 1-1. Pop foul, not a play. Another 3-digit fastball from Hunter Greene. Folks, it's not a big crowd like last night, but it's not a embarrassingly small crowd like some of the midweek games have been early on this season. And yes, I may have belched onto the mic. It's I tell you, when I wake up at this time of the night to talk, I get this what do you call it? Hate it. I take a Tums. I don't know what else to do. This pitch is low and in. Hey, by the way, folks, fun fact. Tums, spelled backwards, is smut. I don't know why I've always thought it. I remember looking at that when I was like 6 years old, and it never left me. That's when I knew what smut was. We got a full count on Ryan O'Hearn, folks. What do you say we get a big hit right now? I know, Janet. I'm like the original Chat GPT. Swing and a miss, and this inning is over. Chat GBW. Right here. Folks, the Orioles have tied the ball game back up. We've got ourselves quite a early ball game. That's 2 innings? Is that 2 innings of a game? There's been more twists and turns than your typical Christopher Nolan movie. It's been 2 innings. I need a lucky. You kidding me? That's too much for your boy to take. I'll be back, I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
All right, so look, folks, I really do hope Brandon Young can somehow settle down a bit. He did get his first big league strikeout in that last inning. The Orioles are showing that they're not going to just give up every time they lose the lead. So, but the fact of the matter is, he has been walking a real tightrope here. We're fortunate to be where we're at right now. And if he comes out and looks like he has the first 3 innings here in the or first 2 innings in the 3rd inning, I know we don't want to go to the bullpen early, but we got to keep this game within reach. Ramon Laureano's in left, so it looks like Kjerstad is out of the game, unfortunately. Now we got to find out what's wrong with him. Great. Just great. Oh, my goodness. Kjerstad's like our second hottest bat. Good Lord. Yeah, Chilo, I think I'm implying that pretty successfully. Austin Hayes, base hit his first time up. He's got an 0-2 count. Here's a curveball fouled off to the left, still 0-2. I tell you, man, if we can't just, can we get some help here, baseball gods? The injury thing is getting, out of hand. Pitch number 50 on the day from Young is a breaking ball, check swing by Hayes. He did not go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Young gets his second major league strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That sets down Austin Hayes. Here is Gavin Lux, and he takes a called strike. RBI single his first time up, lifting his average over 300. Now at 302. That ball's foul back. I don't want to think about it, Chilo, because I'm hoping we don't have to put him on the DL, but it would definitely be Dylan Carlson. I think that's a definite. He's already been up with the club once already. Switch hitter. That's probably one of the easier choices to make. This pitch is low. The count is 1-2. Next one from Young is served off to the right by Lux. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on, top of the third. A 3-3 tie between the Reds and Orioles. Game 2 of 3. Cincinnati won last night. Here's a curveball in the dirt, and the count will even up at 2-2. Two-two pitch. That's low. Payoff. And on the ground, right back to Young. He's got it. Over to first. And there's out number 2. So 58 pitches with 2 down in the third. Unless he gets his batter on the pitch 1, he's going to be averaging at least 20 pitches per inning, which means completing 5 innings at the rate he's on is going to be tough. even if he does manage to settle down and keep the Reds off the board. Santiago Espinal is up now, and he takes a fastball outside. Next offering from Young is outside again. This time a cutter. 2-0 the count. Again, going for the outside. It's still off the plate, but the umpire calls it a strike. Well, I guess if you just keep trying, maybe the umpire will just give you one. It's 2-1. Pitch. No, he's not going to call that one, Brandon. That one's about a foot outside, and the count 3-1 on Espinal. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch. That one's hit hard on the ground and backhanded by Gunnar. He throws off balance to first in time. Put a gold star on that one, folks. Nice play.
Besides that, it's on the reflexes.
Guess what, folks? Brandon Young just threw a scoreless inning. That's what we like to call in the business progress. Now we have a chance to take the lead. We go to the bottom of the third, tied at 3. It'll be Popeye, Laureano, and Westy. All right. Yes, folks, if you don't mind, please hit that like button. Again, folks, do I have to do the thing where I, come over here? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the BirdWatcher Channel. This is a channel dedicated to live coverage of Orioles baseball. I'm BW, and this is what I do. This channel started up last season. It's growing at a pretty nice rate. You can see the subs over here. We're looking to get more, but if we can't get subscribers, the least we can do, that really involves no commitment from me whatsoever, is to just tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen, whatever device you're on, whatever you're using. We're in the middle of a break right now. It's a perfect time to do it. On a typical ball game, we like to smash 100 likes. And, I'm getting greedy. I'm ready to start averaging 115, 120. So let's try to get there because you're here. Right now, 118 of you are here right now. We can already be over 100. So I really would appreciate it if you just took that moment. Hell, if it's something you find boring and mundane, you could always try a different finger than the typical index. Try a ring finger. Tap it. Tap it with your pinky, if you must. Tap it with a toe. Maybe your nose. I don't know. Just tap it. Tyler O'Neill, here we go. And he takes a swing on the first pitch, fouls it back for strike 1. All right.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
Did I really just hoe myself out there? Well, it is free, so I guess that does make me a little bit of a hoe. I don't know. Hey. I'm running out of body parts. Oh, no. I'm like the android from Alien. This pitch is outside to Tyler O'Neill. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leading off the bottom of the third. What's up, Josh? Did I end up watching the Family Guy Orioles clip? Jew Brownie, not only did I end up watching it, I reacted to it live in the middle of the ball game. It's quite the reaction. Maybe I'll play it back to you between innings. Let me get that lined up. We got a full count now on Tyler O'Neill, folks. Payoff pitch is inside, ball 4. Tyler, leadoff walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to adjust.
Okay, I got it queued up. Whoops, I had it queued up. First pitch to Laureano, who is in to replace Hessen Kjerstad, is a little bit up and in for ball 1. Laureano hitting just 118. There's a check on the runner at first. O'Neill back. All right, folks, come on. Laureano, he had a home run. I think it was off a right-hander. And he goes to left. That ball's hit deep. That ball's traveling, and that ball is gone. I just said he hit a homer off a righty. Well, he done did it again. It's a 2-run blast, and the Orioles have regained the lead. It's 5-3. Bye-bye, birdie. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Well, I'm not going to top Earl Weaver. What do you think? I wouldn't even try. Here's Jordan Westberg.
Well, West is that way.
Greene's ERA now is probably somewhere in the upper 2s, I would imagine. I'll take a look. 0-2 after that last pitch on Westberg. Man, Jordan is struggling. Pitch. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hunter Greene now has a 2.43 ERA as Westberg fouls it back. So we've added a run and a half to his ERA in 2 innings plus a couple of batters. Not too shabby. The 1-2 to Westberg is lined. Oh, it's right to second, and that was well handled over there. It's encouraging from Westberg. He hit this ball really, really hard. But it was a nice play there by McLean at second base for the first out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Westy now 0 for his last 28, but that was encouraging. Here is Jackson Holliday. He shows bunt and does not make contact. It's a strike. Erica, it's the most entertaining game brought to you by the most entertaining YouTube baseball play-by-play guy on the planet. I mean, how lucky are you guys? I tell you. Last 29. All right. Once again, very important we make that distinction. That ball's hit on the ground to 3rd. Over to 1st. And Holiday is retired. 2 down. Raymond. I know you love Jackson, Erica. It's been well documented. It's a love like a love that's more than love. Raymond.
I have a brother.
On the ground, and that's a base hit on the opposite field. On the ground. Big hole over there. Arias finds it. Ramon just keeps hitting. I mean, hell, give him a shot hitting leadoff the way he's going right now. 2 down and back to the top of the order for Said.
Well said, now you know what to do.
First pitch is hit to left. Backing up his Hayes. Now he sort of comes in a bit and makes the catch. Inning is over, but the Orioles have scored in each of the first 3 innings. They trailed after the top of the first, took the lead. They gave up that lead in the second, but tied it. And now here in the third, they've taken the lead back. 5 runs on 6 hits through the first 3 innings, folks. You know how many games we've had lately where we didn't get 6 hits through 9 innings? We've got them through 3. And we've gotten to a pitcher that, coming into today, was putting up one of the better stat lines in all of baseball. Encouraging stuff. Let's hope Brandon Young can pitch a couple more innings without giving up more than 1 run and figure out a way to win this damn ball game. Let's go. I hope all of our weapons in the pen are ready. I think one thing Brandon Hyde did do well yesterday was to go to a guy like Cincinnati Perez and, what was it, Matt Bowman. I mean, we're going to have all of our best high leverage arms available for this one. And we're talking guys that can, stretch it out for 4 innings, 5 innings if you need to. Oh, Shante reporting the Reds are getting their bullpen going. Let's knock him out. Let's knock him out. I better close it. Yeah. Be right back, folks. Momentarily. Bottom of the order up for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley takes ball 1. That last time up, Fraley launched one onto Utah Street. A 2-run homer in the second. Actually, that would have been his first time up, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Wait, this is his second time up. I don't know. I'm lost. This pitch is outside. 2-0 the count. I don't know, folks. Again, my enthusiasm might be draining as the game goes on, because no matter how exciting the game might be, I'm a little tuckered out. Been a bit of a action-packed day here today. We got a 3-1 count now in Fraley, and there is a lefty up for the Reds, Taylor Rogers. Check swing and no swing, which means a leadoff walk. So, look, if the Reds are ready to go to their pen, then we ought to be getting a guy up too. You want to make it a battle of the bullpens? Fine. As long as Cincinnati Perez isn't involved, and considering he pitched 2 innings yesterday, there's no way he will be. If you want to make it a battle of the bullpens, let's go. But don't let Young have another crooked number on the board in this inning. We got to get somebody ready in case things start to unravel here. That's a ball 1 to Candelario. Runner at first, nobody out for the Reds. And luckily, Young got Candelario to not only swing at ball 2, but to foul it off of himself. That was a lose-lose situation for Candelario. Ooh, looks like it fouled right off of his Right knee. That hurts. That hurts. One ball, one strike. Young on 70 pitches now. And there's a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 strikes on Candelario. Candelario not happy with that call. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A changeup from Young. Candelario out in front.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
And look at the dip on this one. Oh, that is a major league changeup right there. That's a major league changeup, folks. You get that in your arsenal consistently, you can stick around. This is a curve ball in the dirt. That's not the only thing you need, but if you can do that, that would definitely go a long way to helping you carve out a path in the bigs. Good changeup. Trevino at the plate. He's 1 for 1, a double in the second. He scored a run. There's a nice cutter right on the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, thanks, Erica. Oh, Miss Janet. I tell you what, the ladies of Baltimore, folks, they're the best. Here's a breaking ball hit on the ground. Arias goes to second for 1. Holiday with the turn throw, and it's in time as O'Hearn's able to get his foot down on the bag. What a double play. Folks. Oh, my. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, oh. They might challenge that. Oh, they went to commercial. Oh, that was very close. O'Hearn reaching back with his foot to get it back on the base before the runner crossed. That looked on that one replay before commercial to be awfully, awfully close. But hey, it's a commercial, which means nobody challenged. Fine by me. We get another scoreless inning from Brandon Young. That's 2 in a row. And he's starting to get the strikeout pitch working too. And look at this. Look who's coming up here, folks. We got a juicy part of the lineup coming up right now. It's juicy. All right, folks. I'm going to annoy you. I'm going in. Again, folks. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure if maybe my charm just isn't on its A game today. I don't know what it is, but I just know that typically we do better than, a 2-to-1 watching to like ratio. We can make this better. 121 of you are here watching right now. 55 of you have not hit the like button, and hey, it's not the end of the world. It's a remedy that can be resolved with the snap of a finger. Or in your case, a tap of the finger. I suppose you could snap it. You could just get to that thumb on your device and just snap right onto the button. Could work. Whatever you need to do to make it worth your while, folks. Charm City chat, help me out. I really appreciate the comments about me doing a good job, but hitting that like button is what's going to keep me going, folks. All right. We've got a new pitcher out here for the Reds. Hunter Greene's day is over after just 3 full innings. Taylor Rogers on to face Gunnar Henderson, and that pitch is up and in. 77 miles an hour. If memory serves, Rogers is a pretty soft tosser, but he can be tough to pick up on. Like, there's your sweeper at 78, and Gunnar swings and misses. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Yeah, this guy is brought in to replace a guy like Hunter Greene for that complete sort of change-up style. Greene throws very hard. Rogers is a finesse pitcher. There's another pitch. Every pitch to Gunnar has been under 80 miles an hour. He's got a 2-1 count. And there's the sinker. So his fastball, I guess, is a sinker. It hits 93. That's not too bad. I thought he was like upper 80s, maybe 90, 91. Guess what, folks? Gunnar just took ball 4. And it's the classic Gunnar flip the bat, flip the elbow pad, flip the shin guard, and let's take first base.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
They bring in a lefty with Gunnar leading off, and they give him a free pass. Here's Adley now hitting right-handed.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
First pitch to him is inside for ball 1. Rogers having command issues straight out of the pen here. He's thrown 6 pitches. He's given up a walk, and he's fallen behind Rutschman. Next offering is called a strike, and that was borderline on the inside. Is Spires warming up? He is scheduled to start tomorrow. That ball's hit on the ground, and this could be 2. Second for 1 over to first. That was a tailor-made double play ball by Adley Rutschman. And that's a rally killer. Bases empty, 2 down. No fun there.
Big buck. Stop it all.
I don't know why they would be getting somebody up right now. I mean, they just brought this dude into the game. And this early on, I mean, it's only the 4th inning. You would hope that Rogers is maybe going to give you 2 innings. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate, 0-1 the count. Next pitch is outside. 0 for 1, hit by a pitch so far today. That one's hit back up the middle, backhanded, and a nice stop. Wow, what a play. Is that McLean? O'Hearn might want to challenge the call. Matt McLean with a web gem right there. He laid out to his right on a ball that was hit really hard. Pops up and throws to first, but I want to make sure. That is bang, bang there at first base. Doesn't look like a challenge is going to happen. Maybe my beer goggles are on again tonight, because I think that was close enough to at least get a slowed down replay. But it's not to be. We're through 4 innings. On to the 5th. Orioles lead at 5-3. Top of the order coming up for the Reds. Fire! I have only one a burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Special lucky getting lit back up. The only thing I have in terms of sustenance are these little crackers. There was no place to get food today except for the street vendors, and street food here is good, but it's not the kind of food you want to, bring home and then like eat several hours later. Like all of the delivery services, like what do you have over there? Uber Eats, like our version, it was all down. You went on the app and they're like, sorry, or it ain't happening today. That's basically what it said. Gonna have a cracker here. Ball one to TJ Friedel leading off the top of the fifth. He's 2 for 2 already, a single, a double, and an RBI, and he fouls the next pitch off. It's a 1-1. Brandon Young through 4 innings, and now 2 pitches here is up to 77. Brian Baker is up. All right. That's fine. That's about the right person at the right time. Got no problem with that. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called a strike, and even though Rutschman dropped it, the count is 1-2. Pitch. Up and away. Two. Curveball low and away. Full count. And the payoff pitch from Young to Friedel is outside and a leadoff walk. All right. We got a 2-run lead. And we got big bats coming up here. Ellie De La Cruz is on deck. And here comes Brandon Hyde. He's making the move now, and I don't blame him. Like I said, folks, we got a lot of effective relievers, all of them available today, to be able to stretch this out. And when you look at this, folks, after what happened last night, it wasn't exactly a blow-away performance. He was only able to go 4 innings, but Brandon Young is getting an ovation as he steps into the dugout. Folks, we have a call to the bullpen. 5-3 Baltimore. Brian Baker coming out. All right, so let's try to map this out, folks. Baker in the 5th. 6th inning, you're going to need probably Soto in there somewhere. 6, 7, 8, 9, so 4 more. Let's just call Bautista the 9th. So you need 6, 7, and 8. You got Cano for 1. You got Dominguez for 1. And you got Soto. So there you go. There it is. Baker, Cano, Soto, Dominguez, Bautista. 5 pitchers for the next 5 innings. That's how we get there. No Perez, no Aiken. They both pitched yesterday. And Matt Bowman, we probably just don't want to use him today either. I think Bowman pitched yesterday as well. So, yeah. It really does feel like Brandon Hyde had this figured out from yesterday. I'll give him credit for that. Everybody's got to do their job, though. It's 5 guys, and it only takes one of 5 guys to have an off day to make this plan, not work. So fingers crossed, folks. It's going to be Brian Baker to begin the relief pitching tonight. Nobody out top of the 5th, and the first pitch is a slider in there to Matt McLean for a called strike. Baker with 9 appearances on the season, a 1.04 ERA. 10 strikeouts to just 1 walk. Opponents hitting just .214. Another slider off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 from Baker. He's holding it for a while. There it is. That's a fastball on the outside edge, and all McLean could do is get a piece and foul it off. Oh, my. Oh, my. You know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to order my Uber Eats. I'm going to get a McDonald's Egg McMuffin whenever they open. Was it 5:30 a.m.? I got like about an hour. I think around the 7th inning stretch, I'm going to, because by then it's a new morning. The festival is over. There's still people out there partying right now, but here's a ground ball foul. 2-2 on McLean. Runner at first, nobody out in the 5th. That was a very slick defensive play by McLean in the previous inning. 2-2 pitch. Check on the runner first. And back is Friedel. Again, Ellie De La Cruz on deck. This batter, you really got to get out right now. 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. It's a strikeout, but Friedel on the pitch steals second base with no throw down. But that's the first out of the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Here comes Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 2 today. Similar situation the last time he was up. You got a runner at second with first base open, and that first pitch is outside from Baker, ball 1. 0 for 2, but he has scored a run after reaching on a fielder's choice. Pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Friedel with very good speed at second base. 2-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that was up and in at 97. De La Cruz was looking for glory there. You get the feeling with Ellie's kind of style that he saw Fraley hit the Utah Street. He wants to hit Utah. He goes opposite field, and luckily, wow, that is a foul ball. A lot of real estate on the left side of the field with a heavy shift on against the pull-happy Ellie De La Cruz, and nearly found a fair ball over there. That would have been a disaster. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 out. And the pitch. Low and in, full count. Again, for me, not the end of the world if you wind up walking Ellie here. Just don't give him anything good to hit. Here comes the payoff pitch. Outside, and that's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Now the job is to get a guy that we know well. And we know that against right-handed pitching, it's not his strongest suit, folks. It's Austin Hayes. And what we're going to ask of Hayes here is to do us a solid. After the beatdown we took, he's got to know how the fan base must have felt with all those boos. Go ahead and hit into a double play ball for us. Swing and a miss by Hayes. All right, that'll work too. Austin, what we're asking of you basically is for you to, kind of help us out. Oh, 1 pitch. In there, called strike 2. Brian Baker. Where did this come from? I mean, I know Baker has shown flashes of being good and effective, but I mean, right now he's looking really good. Knock on wood. This pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mean, it's always, proceed with caution when you are praising a pitcher, but you can't help but be satisfied so far with what Baker's done with this team. That ball slapped to right, but foul. Hit hard by Hayes, but he was late on it. First and second, 1 down in the top of the 5th. Orioles lead it 5-3. Baker gets the sign. A look at second and the pitch upstairs. They do appeal the swing. It was not a swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Hazy. Pitch. That one's popped up to left. Is it going to drop? Please don't. Coming in and making the catch is Laureano. And folks, I hope more than anything Heston Kjerstad is going to be okay, and whatever happened won't be more than a day-to-day issue. But it has to be said, Laureano, even though Kjerstad has definitely leveled up in his defensive abilities so far this season, that's a play you're happy to have Laureano out there to make. 2 on, 2 out for Gavin Lux. The pitch from Baker is a changeup that floats up and out of the zone for ball 1. From the belt, the next pitch is up and away. That's probably the worst pitch Baker's thrown since coming on. He's up to 20 pitches now. 2 fast runners out there. Friedel at second, De La Cruz at first. 2 down, 2-0 pitch, up and away, ball 3. And I don't know if Baker is wanting to throw anything to the lefty Lux. I think he got a righty on deck. And Lux already has that RBI hit earlier in the game. That's a strike. 95, knee high on the inside part of the plate. All right, folks. This is a hang on to your hats pitch. 3-1. 2 on, 2 out. With a 2-run lead, we're trying to protect. Here it comes. Up and away, and that will load them up. All right. If the idea is I'd rather face the next guy, well, you got to get the job done right here. Nowhere to put anybody. Drew French is coming out to have a chat with Brian Baker. We really need him to complete this inning. Again, we have a recipe mapped out how to get through 5 innings of our bullpen. But every guy's got to do their job and pitch an inning. It's Santiago Espinal, the right-handed bat, coming up. By the way, the Orioles have the highest average with the bases loaded this season in all of baseball. Did you know that? The Reds are tied for second, hitting 300, along with a couple of other teams. I've already forgotten what the Orioles average, but it was over 300, 350 something, I want to say. Up and in, check. Oh, wow, whoa. Look out, Brian Baker. Bases are loaded, dude. You don't want to hit a batter. Espinal nearly got one up and in. That's ball 1. Your boy is starting to feel his ulcer act up. Bags are juiced. 2 down. A 1-0 count to Espinal. Pitch. Swing and a miss. A slider. On the front door. Come on, Baker. Pitch. Popped up. Right side. Out of play. 2 strikes. Come on, folks. I don't normally use a bugle for pitching, but this is a pitching bugle. Come on, Brian. Come on now. 1 more strike, buddy. 1-2 pitch. Slap to right. That ball is going to be caught. Tyler O'Neill is there. It's right to him. And this inning is over. Baker's inning is done. We've got 5 chapters to fill up. That's chapter 1. We hold. It's 5-3 going to the bottom of the 5th, folks. This game's only half over. This is an epic. This is like J.R.R. Tolkien level ball game we got going here. I might need more than my 2 lucky what do you call it? Maximum limit. Look, why the hell not? It's Songkran. It's 4:20 where I'm sitting. I'm chilling like Bob Dylan. Hey, Charm City chat. It's great to be with you. Sitting here watching baseball with my pal BW. Oh, mama, can this be the end? To be stuck inside of Baltimore with the Dundalk Blues again. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey, I'm going to go open the door, so I'm going to be right back. All right? Chill out. Chill out. Okay, we do have Carson Spires, who was slated to start tomorrow, out here to pitch the next inning for the Reds. So I'm going to have to make a new thumbnail for tomorrow's game. Don't know who they're going to use, but he's out there now. Facing Tyler O'Neill. First pitch is a strike. Next one is low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike on O'Neill.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
It's old school baseball, George. Don't you love it? The more the game feels like the days of old to me, the better. Give me a 3-hour game. I don't care. There's a called strike. 1 and 2. I used to pray that when the Orioles would go out west to play the Mariners or the Angels on a school night, that game starting at 10:30 would go into extra innings. And a couple of times they would. I remember one game in particular. I think maybe I was in 4th grade. No, it would have been like 6th grade. That game was on till like 3:25 in the morning. Just up all night with a radio in my bed. Just loud enough for me to hear it. Payoff pitch to O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. O'Neill 0 for 1 with a walk. I remember going to Radio Shack and buying one of those little wires that you sort of plug into your ear, almost like a hearing aid that you can sort of tuck from under your shirt. And whenever the Orioles were playing day games, I would be wearing it in the back row of my class. Ramon Laureano with a swing and a miss here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ramon.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Oh, that's not good. That's assault. This pitch is called a strike. Laureano with a 2-run bomb after taking over for Heston Kjerstad. That is the difference in the ball game as it stands. One, 2 from Spires. He's got a bit of a herky-jerky delivery, and that pitch is high. 2 and 2. So is it really his stuff, or is it just he tricks batters with this delivery of his? That's a called strike 3 on a fastball knee-high on the outside corner. Laureano called out on strikes, 2 away in the 5th. Weakest stuff guy, Cameron. Oh, do we have a resident Cincinnati fan here? How you doing, buddy? So, yeah, more about the trickery than the stuff. This pitch is low and in to Westberg. All right, well, maybe Westberg can see through all the pomp and circumstance of this guy's motion and just focus on hitting the ball. Oh, great. I just had a moth fly in. That's the thing, folks. I broadcast at night. I open up the screen. Well, I mean, a moth sneaks its way through the screen door, and now there's probably going to be 10 of them in here in the next 2 minutes. 1-1 pitch. That's a strike outside. That was probably the worst call of the day. And to have it happen to Westberg really sucks. Come on, Westy.
Well, West is that way.
It's unfair, dude. 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2 and 2. That one's in the dirt. All I want is a Westberg hit. Pitch. And he pops it up. Left field. Hayes gonna get over there and make the catch to end the inning. Spires comes in and keeps the Orioles quiet. On to the 6th. Baltimore 5, Cincinnati 3. Yeah, that was the announcement, yesterday, before yesterday's game, that Lodolo was on paternity leave and Spires was the announced starter. But I'm assuming Lodolo is not starting, right? Still, that paternity leave thing, you get 2 or 3 days, right? Is Lodolo? Did Lodolo just have a kid look at it for 5 minutes and go, "All right, I'm good. I want to go back and pitch tomorrow. I'll check this baby out later. I want to pitch. Otherwise, who's pitching? Who's pitching? I want to know. What trick you got up your sleeve over there, Cameron? What do you got? You got some unknown diamond in the rough pitcher? You're just trying to keep us out of the loop? You know he's not starting for some time. I don't recall our usual 3 or 4. Lodolo is not starting for some time? I thought he was in the rotation. What's the deal with Nick Lodolo? Oh, Grandpa died last week. Oh, they don't even have him listed on the 40-man because of the paternity leave thing. You mean I got to go, where do I got to go to find him? 6 weeks. What not? He went on paternity leave. Wait, what? You're saying Lodolo's on paternity leave and now you're saying not on paternity leave? I must have lost something. I don't know. We got Keegan Aiken. Okay, we're going to Aiken. Folks, making his 11th appearance of the season. No mistaken, ain't no fakin', even if the ump's named John Bacon. It's Keegan Aiken. And he's got an 0-2 count on the left-handed bat of Jake Fraley. So Rhett Lauder is lined up to pitch then, or I don't know. Check your Reds Twitter and see if they got an update. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. That one's fouled away. Still 1-2. Folks, just a reminder. Hit the like button. It's your choice how you do it. You just have to do it. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. So it looks like, okay, Dominguez is up. So you have him for the 7th. I mean, if they're trying to go left, right, based on the lineup card, then you would think Dominguez in the 7th, Soto in the 8th, and then Bautista, but that would mean no Cano, and I feel like Cano kind of more due to pitch than anybody. That pitch is low and away for ball 4. That is not good. Aiken has issued a leadoff walk to Jake Fraley, who historically really doesn't hit lefties all that well, and now he's on first base, and he's one of many guys in this team that can steal a bag on you. And after the first pitch, that ball's down the left field line. It is a fair ball. Fraley is hitting third base hard, and we got problems. Second and third, nobody out, and this might not be Keegan Aiken's day today. Second and third, nobody out after a double down the left field line by Candelario. Didn't Aiken pitch yesterday? I swear, when I sat there and I mapped out the pitchers, he was not the one I had on the list. And that's what I'm saying. If they got Dominguez getting up now, and you want to go back to another lefty later, then they got Soto, and then you go to Bautista for the ninth, but that means no Cano. I would have thought Cano would have been in this game. He could still be in the game. But I did not think Aiken would be in the game. What happened? Second and third, one out. How was the out made? I just had to refresh the game. I'm sorry. Something good happened, right? Because it was second and third, nobody out. How did we get an out? Sorry, folks. I'm going to need your help on this one. How was that out registered, please? Was there an out already? There wasn't, was there? It's TJ Friedel at the plate. Another lefty bat, and he takes high for ball one from Aiken. I'll take anybody telling me how the out by the Reds has been made in this inning. It's a bunt, and the first baseman is bobbling it. Is that Ryan O'Hearn? And that's going to score a run, and everybody is safe. That hurts. We got Dunnan with a bunt to drive in a run. Now the tying run's at third base with only one out, and a runner now at first. Pop out, a pop up. Okay, so it was nice to get that first out. Brandon Hyde's out, which means Keegan Aiken's going to get lifted. Here comes Dominguez, and we need strikeouts. We got one down. The Reds now are trailing 5-4 with that tying run 90 feet away. So, yeah. Time for me to close the door and keep the moths out. Hang in there, folks. This is a this looks to be a drama-filled game we got going on here. Hey, everybody. It's your old pal, Harry Carey, coming at you. It's a beautiful day at the ballpark. First pitch from Dominguez is inside to Matt McLean. McLean is 0 for 3. Folks, we need Dominguez to be as good as he has been so far, which has been nothing short of outstanding. Opponents are hitting 0.48 off of this guy. Hit on the ground, third base, go to second for 1, go to first, 2, a double play! Oh, doctor! Oh, that's the best damn double play I've seen in a long time, given the circumstances. Folks! Oh, Sir Anthony, Knight, Sir Anthony, I crown you, sir. I crown you Knight of the Orange Table. Welcome. Folks, I better stay quiet for a little bit. I hear a little bit of thumping around. Even though it's Saturday Night Songkran, which really should mean anything goes. If there's any night where I can make noise in 5 o'clock in the morning, it should be this one, but maybe these neighbors are starting to pick up on the fact that this is going to be kind of a regular occurrence. Or maybe they're just getting home from a night of partying. It could be that too. Who knows? But what a job by Dominguez. How about that, folks? We got out of that jam. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. 8, 9, and 1 due up. Though when you look at those averages, it really should be 9, 1, and 2. Or like, come on. We might need to bump Ramon up in the order here. He's sitting 366. And he just started that double play right there. Ramon Arias, you're my spirit animal. That's the kind of play right there that you talk about, a team that where the morale is down. That situation, that double play, that involvement, Arias to Holiday over to O'Hearn. That's what gets a team sort of to bond when things might not be feeling so good. That could be just a big moment for this team. Jackson Holiday at the plate, 1-1 pitch is fouled away off to the left. I mean, folks, you can make fun of me if you want. Oh, BW, stop trying to make this like some, poetic story, but I don't know. That double play meant something. I could feel it. 1-2 pitch off the plate outside. 2-2 to Holiday. I mean, my view when it comes to anointing, this pitcher pitches this inning, this pitcher pitches that inning, I think we've evolved to the point where you have your closer for the 9th, but otherwise, you just sort of. By the way, Holiday just drew ball 4.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
A leadoff walk by Holiday, good for him. I think in this day and age, what you want to do is just basically anoint what your pecking order is. Your next best pitcher, you just want to put him out there in the highest leverage situation that comes up, which was just then. Dominguez just saved us from giving up the lead right there. Like, Brandon Hyde probably said, it's more important to, that was this in this sixth inning. That was when we needed him. Sometimes it will be the eighth inning, but you know what I'm saying? It's more about, what's the biggest need for the best weapon you got, and that was it right there. We had a huge jam. We got out of it. Ramon Arias pops up a little soft pop up to short. He's out. Sorry, Ramon.
I have a brother.
Spire's still out there on the mound. Lineup flips over for Mullins.
Well said, now you know what to do.
First pitch to Seds, low and in for ball one. Mullins 1 for 3. He had that home run back in the first to start off the scoring today. I tell you what, folks, if we do hang on for this win, there's a pitch bouncing in there. Catcher popping up Trevino, making sure Holiday stays put at first. I tell you what, if we win this game and the way we won last Saturday with these orange uniforms, I'm all about the orange out. 2-0 and another check on Holiday, but this time by the pitcher, not the catcher. The crown is on. Sir Anthony just, did some medieval stuff. That pitch is right in there on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. There's a replay of Mullins' first inning home run. Next pitch is low. And Mullins has a good count, 3-1. You want me to crown him? Fine, I'll crown him. That pitch is inside and it gets away. A runner will move up. Holiday is in scoring position now. Actually, that's ball 4 anyway. Never mind. First and second, 1 out. And here comes the Reds skipper. Looks like they're going to make a move. So another walk.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Could be just a meeting. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure who's the manager and who's the pitching coach. Again, that's my major weakness, folks. I admit it. I don't know all these guys. Gunner coming up next. Gunner got next. Oh, George, you putting in an order? All right, I'll hook you up, man. Yeah, I don't really believe in, a monarchy kind of system, but that's what they have over here. I'm a little surprised they actually. There goes the moth. That they're okay with these little prop giveaways at Burger King because there's an actual monarchy, and over here they don't like it to be mocked or ridiculed in any sort of way. Gunnar Henderson has got a 2-0 count, folks.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
So Spires is still out there. Gunnar getting a chance to face a right-hander who's in some trouble right now. Chance for Gunnar to get a big hit. He's already got 2 today. Home run, a double. He's also walked. This is a Gunnar kind of day. 2-0 on him. The pitch. And a big cut and a miss. That pitch was low. Might have gotten a called strike. Probably better to have laid off that pitch. 2-1. That's in there. Count even. Big day, Gunna. Come on now. Big day, big day. Hey, folks, I'm not taking orders right now, all right? You'll have to wait your turn. Besides, it's the 21st century. Just go to the touch screen and order. What are you bothering me for? 2-2 pitch. Goes to left field. That ball is going to be caught out there by Hayes. He gets it back in quickly. Both runners have to hold. 2 down. Runner still at first and second. Henderson retired. And that'll bring up Adley Rutschman. It looks like his mustache was accidentally shaved off on one side. Oh, okay. Maybe it's just the angle. Looked like Adley was rocking half a stash. That would be a new look. Pitch. Low. Ball 1.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
2 on, 2 out. The 1-0. Taken low and in, 2-0. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I think I can feel it. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, Rutschman thought he felt it. Got that sweeper that really twists its way towards the plate. Two and one, the count on Rutschman. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Orioles ahead 5-4, trying to even up this series. 2 on, 2 out, and the 2-1 pitch is high for ball 3. Folks, let's rock it. Come on, Adley. Here we go. 3-1. That one's lifted to right. Oh, but it's right at the right fielder. Oh, I wanted that ball to fly away. It goes right to Fraley and right, and the inning is over. Well, 3 more chapters left in this epic story. We lead at 5-4 heading into the 7th inning. Middle of the order coming up for the Reds. And I would assume Dominguez will start the inning. And by the time we get to Gavin Lux hitting 3rd, maybe it'll be Soto time. So that might be the deal. Maybe Cano does still get in this game, and instead of using 5 relievers over 5 innings, we use 6 relievers over 5 innings. We do have that option. We got that option. Yeah, Janet, it happened earlier. That's why I missed that first out. I remember I was asking how that first out got made because I had to do the refresh. But thanks for the reminder. Thanks for the late reminder, Janet. A lot of good it did. All right. I'm just playing. You know I'm playing. All right. There's a lot. I can't tell. It really is difficult to tell. I think it is just a lot of activity. A lot of people now just getting home. 5:21 a.m. local time here at the very last big shindig of a night for Songkran Festival here in Thailand, where I reside. It's my abode. I was going to say abide, and I like why would I say that? The dude abides, man. You know, Michael, it was nothing impressive, but he hung in there and got 4 innings, and you know, we got a lead. It was better than watching Morton pitch, I can tell you that. All right, Ellie De La Cruz at the plate, and after a very high pitch, Dominguez has fallen behind him 2 balls, 1 strike. I do abide in my abode. This is fouled away. That's right, Michael. Leading off the bottom of the first. First batter of the game, and Gunner. Second batter went deep as well. 2-2 on Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Ooh, come on, Blue. I know that was just out of the zone, but it was close. And Dominguez has been really sharp. Payoff pitch. On the outside at 98. Fouled away. I tell you what, Ellie De La Cruz is rocking about 37 different colors between the uniform and all the equipment. Pitch. Hit softly foul. And we'll do it again. I mean, he's got some like lime green in there. He's rocking some pink. There's some checkerboard designs going on. His shirt's unbuttoned by about 3/4. A lot going on there with Ellie. A lot of chains hanging off, hair flying all over the place, batting gloves hanging out his butt. This ball's fouled back, and we'll do it again. I mean, and with the eye black, he doesn't penny pinch. Plenty of that on the face. Another payoff. This one's fouled away again. Yeah, Michael, that would appear to be the case. Spires came into today's game for whatever reason. Somebody else is pitching tomorrow. Reds fan here had pointed out the name. Forgot it. Was it Lasser? I forget the name. Here's a ground ball. It gets past Dominguez and into center field. And that is not what you want. Okay. Well, yeah, Cameron, I think what happened here in this game, something happened where they had to use Spires for whatever reason. So whatever the move will make, they're not going to announce it at least until after this game's over. Who's pitching tomorrow? Because they're in the middle of taking care of business here. Ellie De La Cruz uses mittens on both of his hands. Who am I to criticize? The guy steals a lot of bases. A throw over there, and he's back standing. This is going to be tough, folks. A leadoff hit for De La Cruz. A tying run situation. Nobody you'd want less to be out there than him. There's a called strike with Ellie staying put. Austin Hayes is 1 for 3 with a single today. Pitch. Fouled away. 0-2, and De La Cruz still yet to run. I'd assume he's the type that in situations like this, it's just a given. And with Dominguez's strikeout stuff lately, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! And there goes De La Cruz. The throw down is not caught cleanly. Otherwise, that might have been a strike him out, throw him out on the toughest guy in the league to throw out. That was close, but the good news is strike 3 on the batter. Tying run now in scoring position. That ball bounced in there. You know what? I don't think they'd be able to get him because that ball slowed down a bit once it hit that bounce. It would have, it would have been close. The placement was perfect. The bounce might have done a sin. Either way, 1 down, and that's it for Dominguez. Who said they're bringing in Soto once the lefty bat of Gavin Lux was coming up? I think that was me. So guess what's happening? Lux is coming up and Soto's coming out. Call the bullpen. Oh, wait. It's Gavin Lux. All right. Okay. Folks. What a ball game, huh? A lot of ups, downs, lefts, rights, ins, outs, underneaths, over the tops. Speaking of over the top, it's like a switch, you just turn your head around and when you're arm wrestling. All right. I already did an over the top reference once in the past. I can't go back to over the top. It's too obscure. It's just too obscure. Folks, I'm going to remove the crown now because Dominguez is out of the ball game. Oh, yeah. You look great, BW. The Bell Atlantic called to the bullpen. Hey, it's a shot of Utah Street. There's the tower. All right, folks, there's 1 out and Elliott second base, and with Gregory Soto, the lefty, on the mound, we need to keep Elliott second and not get the third. First pitch swinging, that's good. Lux fouls it away. 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Soto. 9th appearance on the season. ERA at 3.86. The 0-1. Ellie not going, and it's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, with De La Cruz, stealing third is just about as frequent or likely as stealing second. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A slider from Soto. It is a half hour till 6 a.m. This is a long game, and then the Sunday game. By the way, folks, I guess I'm going to be up because the sun's going to be up. So if I'm wearing this shirt for what is for you tomorrow's game, once again, it's the same day for me. I'll be on, I think, about 11:50 p.m. tonight, calling tomorrow's game. 2-2 the count on Lux, and Soto steps off the rubber and looks De La Cruz back. Ellie is looking like he's been in a mud wrestling contest. Surely that mud gets on all those gold chains. That can't be good. There goes De La Cruz. Throw down to third. It's a close one. Oh, they call him safe. Come on, let's have a replay. Damn, that was close. We've nearly nabbed Ellie twice. Rutschman did everything he could. He popped up quick. We got it there. How did we not get the tag in? Damn, we didn't get it. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. Really good throw from Rutschman. Ramon setting up perfectly. He just got that hand in there on the outfield side of the bag a little bit to where the tag just couldn't get there. Ah, damn, it was so close. They're challenging? Yeah, we're not winning. He's safe. Believe me, if there was any wiggle room, I would be just begging and going, please, what about this? What about this? But he's safe. I understand why they're challenging, though. It's a gigantic situation. And as I figure, we lose the challenge. So Ellie's at third base, 1 out with a full count on Gavin Lux. We need a strikeout pitch. That's all there is to it. I mean, there's not much you can do with Ellie at third to keep him from scoring with a ball put in play. Payoff pitch. On the outside, and it's a called ball 4, and now we're really in trouble because Soto walks the lefty. It does set up a double play ball, but you really wanted to get that left-handed bat out. Now it's the right-handed hitting Espinal. We need a ground ball or a strikeout. And that ground ball we got to turn another great double play because popped up. Stay on the infield. Stay in play down the right field line. Ellie don't try to catch it. Oh, you know what? I'm happy. O'Hearn did not catch the ball. It dropped out of his glove. And you know what? That could be a blessing in disguise. I know there's a lot of things that potentially could go wrong, but here's the deal. He makes that catch. Ellie's walking home. And the game is tied. I'd rather take my chances of finding another way to get the batter out without having given up the lead. That one's hit the left. And that is a pop-up, and that is shallow. Ellie is not going to run. The ball is thrown in, and we've done our job. 2 down with Ellie still at third. Laureano with the catch. Oh, doctor. This is like surgery. Oh, doctor. I'm telling you right now, we're playing 4D chess. It is Jake Fraley. We're back to a lefty bat for Soto. First and third, 2 down. The Orioles clinging to a 1-run lead. The pitch outside. 99 on the gun, but that was a good 6 inches or more outside. This one's hit on the ground, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, folks, my blood pressure is pumping. First and third, 2 out. The pitch. That's hit foul again, right side. One more strike. Can we walk another tightrope? I feel like Philippe Petit. That dude that walked the tightrope across the Twin Towers way back in the day. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. I can see the other side. I can see safety. We're nearly there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The pitch. Oh, Adley framed it. We wanted it, but we don't get it. It's an inch or 2 outside, and the count runs full. Oh, my goodness, folks. Where's the antacid? Payoff pitch. Fouled off to the right. You're killing me, Smalls. Folks, your boy BW might need to go to the hospital. I don't know how much more I can take. Another 3-2. Up and away, the bases are loaded. And now what? Cano time? Is he up? He could get 4 outs, and that would still get us to the 9th. Tell me we got Cano as an option. Candelario's a switch hitter, but I'm not so confident I want Soto to try to get out of this jam. Bases loaded. 2 down. Cano is up. There he is. I feel like now's the time. Not one more batter, because it's all or nothing right here. And Soto, he's faced the minimum 3 batters required, correct? He has to. The bases are loaded. All right. Drew French is done chatting. Candelario has a decent average with the bases loaded lifetime, but he has not done the thing that you don't want him to do. That one's hit hard to third. Urias has got it over to second for the force, and we are out of the inning. Still ahead. 5-4. Let's go. Folks, never so far this season have I felt more hungry than I am right now to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Holy cow.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
You're probably wondering, how am I hitting the soundboard? That's my toe.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's right, folks. Playing the soundboard with his toes at 5:40 in the morning at 47 years old. Why not?
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I know. Every damn stream. It's a new talent. Eventually I have to run out, right? Just like, how does this work? Thank you, Shantae. Trust me, it is a pleasure. All right. I really do get the best of both worlds. I love living out here. I don't ever plan on leaving. And I love baseball. I get to figure out a way to enjoy both doing this weird situation, but I'm making it work. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate, 0-1 the count. And this is outside, 1-1.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Oh, damn, you're right. Well, I don't know. I feel like I got to wait till like the bottom of the eighth to order it without it getting here too early. This one's popped up. I could check on the phone, though, just to see if stuff's available now. Because, again, nothing was available all day into the night. I had to eat my dinner at 7-Eleven. One and two the count on O'Hearn leading off the bottom of the seventh. The Orioles had 5-4. We'd love to add on some runs. Spires is still out there. 44th pitch since coming on is grounded to second base. McLean over the first. In time, one away. Hey, Ronnie. Appreciate it. Hey, believe me, I am a Baltimorean through and through. We got Tyler O'Neill here. Tell a friend, Ronnie. Tell a friend.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Here's a called strike. O'Neill 0 for 2. And trying to get locked back in after missing a couple of days with a stiff neck. Check swing and he goes around. He did draw a walk back in the third inning and he scored a run, but when it comes to making contact right now, O'Neill not looking too comfy at the plate. Oh, I'm sorry. Back over here now. 0-2 pitch. Pop foul and out of play. Yeah, I'm starving. I mean, I still have a couple little packages of those crackers, but there's only so many crackers you can eat. Crackers almost make you more hungry, I've come to realize. This pitch is fouled away. Still 0-2. You ever notice that? You ever notice you're hungry and then you have a package of saltines and it just makes you a little bit more hungry again? You ever notice that? The 0-2 pitch. Outside 1-2. Or it could just be the munchies. I don't know. 1-2. Fouled back. O'Neill hangs in there. And speaking of hanging in there. Hey, thank you, Matt. We hit 100 likes. Folks, let's blow past, all right? We got time. We got time. I was telling you I was feeling greedy earlier today. I'm looking for like $1.15, maybe even $1.20. I'm greedy. Swing and a miss, and O'Neill's down on strikes. All right, this is almost like having a bite to eat. All right, here comes Ramon Laureano to the plate.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
He's 1 for 2 with that 2-run homer. First pitch is fouled away. That looks like the plan there, Michael. No, you didn't. Oh, 1 to Laureano. Way high. Oh, and now I'm really going to get hungry after this. Oh, we better watch out. Might have to get 2 Egg McMuffins. That pitch is low. I'm just really in the mood for an Egg McMuffin. It's because I had alcohol today. Gets me thinking about whenever I go out drinking and I'm up till the early morning hours, I'm an Egg McMuffin guy. I'm not really into the hash brown. It's a little too greasy for me. I just I know it's not much more to buy it separately or less or whatever, but 3-1 pitch. And Laureano thought he had ball 4. That's strike 2. I just get 2 McMuffins and then I get a coffee. Screw the hash brown. I'd rather have the extra McMuffin. Pay a little bit more. Popped up. Center field. Pretty deep. Going up. That ball's gonna go! Bye-bye birdie! Ramon Laureano with a 2-homer day. He's got 3 now. Folks, you were wondering what's this dude doing on our team? We might be starting to figure out why. There's a little bit of insurance. It's 6-4. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
But that ball was on a magic carpet right out of here to the opposite field from Laureano. That was some pretty impressive power. That ball left the yard by some distance to right center. 6-4 Orioles. Westberg at the plate. An 0-1 count and now a check swing, and mercifully the first base umpire says he didn't go. Westberg, please. Please. We need you to get out of this slump, dude. Pitch. That's lifted to left. Westberg gets into it. Keep going. That ball is gone. Westy. Bye, birdie. Oh, doctor, let it rain. Let it rain. Splish, splash. Oh!
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
Wow. Wow. I mean, that woke me up and my neighbors, who just went to sleep 10 minutes ago. 0-1 pitch to Holiday is low and in for ball 1. 7-4 Baltimore. We've got that padding we needed, which is the exact same thing Janet said when shopping before her first prom. Right, Janet? Huh? What? Just kidding. I would have thrown Erica under the bus, but I'm not sure if she's still here. Your turn in the tank. 2-1 pitch. Holiday goes opposite field. Base hit. Let's see if he tests the arm. He's going to hold up at first. Oh, no padding necessary. In high school? All right, Janet. Okay. Apparently, Anna Nicole Hill attending... all right. I see. Okay. Don't get any fresh ideas over here. I already got a half chub with the way the Orioles are playing right now. Now you're going to try and... what are you doing over there? You're going to get this whole chat out of control. Folks, one of our mods is apparently well busted. And, you know, personally, I think all bust is well bust, but except my own bust, that's not so well. But hey, look, folks, I digress. We got a ball game going on over here. Trying to take my mind off of Janet's rack. 2 down with a runner at first. Ramon at the plate, pitch. Popped up. On the infield, third base side, De La Cruz has it, and the inning is over. But the Orioles go yard again. Right? They went yard again and again. Laureano, solo shot that went 451 feet. He absolutely murdered that ball. Westy, 415 to left center. We go to the 8th. It's Cano time, I'm assuming. We're up by 3, 7-4. Reds have out hit us 10-9. Who cares? Let's win our second, let's set ourselves up. What a save. What a great save that was, BW. Let's set ourselves up for a second straight series win by closing this puppy out here today. Would BW want Leslie Nielsen as blue behind the plate? Depends. Is anybody getting assassinated? Because, you know, I want Enrico Palazzo to be there to save the day. Oh, Matrix with a reference, I see. Yeah, that's from part 2, right? The second one? Is this some kind of bust? Well, yes, it's very impressive. I'm still really, really not happy that they're bringing this Seth MacFarlane Naked Gun, Liam Neeson. What are we doing? What are we doing? Don't go, people. Just don't go. Just rewatch the ones that were made because they have rewatchability. And they're not going to make it better. So why tarnish the legacy? Here's Yenier Cano, top of the 8th. 9-1-2 due up. Jose Trevino at the plate and a first pitch swing, and it's grounded to Gunner, and what a stab he makes, and a one bounce throw to first handled by O'Hearn. Folks, that was not the way you really want to see this play executed, but we did. Gunner, kind of a weird stab at the ball there. And then he throws it on a bounce, and O'Hearn bailing him out with a nice pick. 1 down. TJ Friedel looks at a called strike from Cano. The Toxic Avenger, that wasn't even a Hollywood. I mean, that was a trauma film that was only a cult classic due to the old school days of home video rental. or late night, up all night with USA movie or something. But just because it sort of became a cult, you know what, Hollywood, just I'm done. I'm so done with you. Which stinks, because I went to school to study to be a filmmaker. I wanted to be the next Stanley Kubrick. Then I realized 5 years later, after I graduate, YouTube starts coming around. Everybody starts buying smartphones, and now everybody's a frickin' filmmaker. So I just said enough. And then I started writing. And then that's all I've been doing until I started this. Failed filmmaker to successful writer to, striving for success, YouTube baseball play caller. This is a foul ball off to the right by TJ Friedel, and the count is 3-2. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. 7-4. The best. All right. Now I feel like I'm, what do you call it? Here's a comebacker, and it's off Cano's glove. Don't throw it away, and he threw it away. Cano, you got to know not to try, man. Just take the L. You didn't field it cleanly. Hopefully it's not going to be the end of the world here, but, Cano's that kind of a guy. Never had a play to begin with, and you just knew it was never going to be a good throw. Cano hits his head with both his hands as if to go, what the hell was I thinking? I know, Cano, but you lovable lug. Come on, man. Runner at second, 1 out. McLean, first pitch outside for ball 1. Matt McLean has been held in check so far tonight, 0 for 4, including a couple of strikeouts. This one's hit in the air to center, and Mullins makes the catch. Friedel will have to stay at second. There's 2 down. All right, we can get out of this. We can get around that mistake. Should have made films in the San Fernando Valley. The rewards from casting would have been epic. Patrick, I have no idea what you're talking about. And look, there's millions and millions of hours worth of that kind of thing out there, and who's to say BW might accidentally have popped up in 1 or 2 in the past? You'll never know. Unless you just keep searching. Owen won the count on Ellie De La Cruz. Charm City Chat has now collectively dropped all of their jaws on the floor. I'm just kidding. So it's no big deal. But that's just the thing. Am I kidding? There's just so much. There's so much. 0-2 the count on Ellie. Runner at second, 2 down. Cano, the pitch. Oh, he had that pose, and they got the called strike 3 on a pitch that was outside, maybe low as well. De La Cruz caught looking on a bad call by the ump. Maybe the most favorable call we have been given on a bad strike all year long. I mean, again, folks, what's going on today? You know what it feels like? It feels like Orioles magic. It feels like Orioles magic.
K.
Whoops, that's not the... I thought I hit the strikeout button.
K.
No, that's just the letter K. you idiot. There you go. Wow. What a ball game this is. I said it was epic like 5 innings ago. It's still epic. There has not been one ho-hum inning all game. I mean, this is like Frazier Ali. This is Rumble in the Jungle. Yeah, Ellie got baconed, man. Ellie got baconed. What you gonna do? We're 4.5 behind the Yanks. Damn it all. I just want to be within at least 3 going into when we play him a week from Monday. We got to gain a couple of games on these guys over the next week. Set ourselves up. Holy cow, I need coffee and I need food. I've been sipping on this whatever, but it ain't coffee. And it's also now empty, and it's after 6 a.m. and my phone. Mullins is up. First pitch is a strike. Spires is still out there. So it's like they made him start today. Okay, so I think that was the thinking. Because Hunter Greene was removed so early, he only went like 3 innings, right? Spires was probably fit to start today, because he wasn't really scheduled to pitch to begin with tomorrow, but only for like an emergency. So they're like, well, he's good enough to pitch today. Instead of wearing out our bullpen, we'll just have him go out there and pitch, try to get him to pitch all the way through like a start, because he's about to hit 70 pitches. It's basically a start. Said Mullins fouls it away, and the count is 2-2. And they probably got another option down in the farm or whatever the hell, and they'll just go with that tomorrow.
Well said, now you know what to do.
Look at me figuring out what the Reds are doing, having no idea anything about their team. But that's got to be what's going on here. That pitch is inside. Full count on Mullins. Pitch. Folks, said draws ball 4. We got a leadoff walk and a guy that knows how to steal. Mullins.
I'm walking here.
7-4 Orioles, and we've got one more inning to add on. And we've begun it with a leadoff walk to a man with a 3-run lead. I'm going to guess is going to try to steal. Gunnar Henderson's up, though. That is the one thing about having said hit in front of Gunnar. Not really a fan of Mullins stealing when Gunnar's up. So maybe wait and see what he does and then take your chances if nothing's happened when Adley comes up. This pitch is high. 2-0 the count. So here you go. I mean, Gunnar's got a hitter's count. They might wind up walking him, so no point in risking a steal. Or he might get you an extra base hit, which, again, no reason risking to steal. There you go. 3-0 on a pitch low and in. And said stays put. Gunnar has 6 bases on the day, a home run and a double. He's also walked. 3-0 pitch. That's taken all the way for a strike. Why is there a little white bar at the top of my scoreboard today? It never looks like that. I don't know what it is. It must have misaligned itself. 3-1. And there you go. There's why said shouldn't be stealing. Gunnar takes a walk. Now Mullins is at second. Nobody out. And here comes Rutschman. He's due. Adley is due. 0 for 3 today. Didn't he have pretty good swing on something? I want to say he had a good swing on something today, but he's 0 for 3. He really is due. That average down below 200 now, 194. I mean, folks, if you would have said at the beginning of the season that a month in, the two players in the lineup with the worst batting averages would be Adley Rutschman and Jordan Westburg, I would have told you you were on crazy pills. But that's pretty much where we're at. We need Rutschman to do something. He did draw a walk today. But he's got 2 ducks out there on the pond and nobody out. You want him to break it open right now. He takes a called strike. Pretty tough pitch from Spires. The count is 0-1. Spires is nearing 80 pitches now out of the pen. And a snap throw to second. Mullins is safe. That was close. I can see the evening is starting to fall on the city of Baltimore as the sun comes up where I am. There's a called strike. 0-2 the count on Adley. Come on, buddy. I mean, it's always so interesting to watch it happen in real time. The same sun that is going down for you is rising over here for me. And how I'm half a world away. But we're all sitting here on this rock, aren't we? This pitch is low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bunch of mammals with opposable thumbs sitting around on this rock. And thankfully, somebody came up with this idea called baseball. Here's a pop-up to left. Hayes is there. Adley having another rough day. Not much on that one. 1 down, runner still at first and second. There's been a lot of criticism with Brandon Hyde and how he doesn't settle on a particular lineup and go with it consistently. I don't mind the tinkering. I don't mind moving guys around as much as others, I guess. But I do think players need to move up and down based on how well they're playing. And for me, Adley and Westburg right now should... I mean, Westburg has already been moved down, but Adley, I think at this point, probably ought to get moved down a couple of spots too. Just, until he gets it going. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. That is ball 2 in the dirt. He is 0 for 3 today, but his average is at a healthy 306. First and second, 1 down. The 2-0. That one's drilled to right. Stay fair. Oh, that'll go foul. Oh, my. That ball was crushed. Oh, he turned and burned a little too quickly. Which you never want to do near an open flame. If you've got gas, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. The pitch, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 bugle. Should I get a Dream Weaver drop whenever we hit a 3-run bomb? That way I don't have to sing it. Lined up the middle, base hit, center field. And here comes Mullins. He's chugging in to score the 8th run of the ball game. Gunner over to third. It's an RBI single by Ryan O'Hearn, and the Orioles lead it 8-4. Folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Hello, offense. We've missed you. 8-4. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's struggled today. His slump is kind of new. He hasn't looked the same since that neck issue last couple of days. Takes inside for ball one here. Spires still out there, 86 pitches. I mean, it's one thing to, be a long reliever. This is a whole nother thing. Foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey there, Charles. Good to see you. How are the stats looking there, Charles? Charm City chat. Everybody pitching in, doing their part. We're trying to win a ball game here. Swing and a miss by O'Neill. 1-2 the count. We're over the 100 mark, folks, but there's 153 of you here right now, which means a third of you. A third. And we're so deep into this game. Now's the time. Please just hit that like button at the bottom of your screen. O'Neill with a liner, base hit in the center field. Gunner walks home, 9-4. O'Neill's back into the hit column, and the Orioles are looking good. This is looking good.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far.
I really wasn't.
Keep our composure.
It really wasn't the button I was looking for, but it's 9-4. It's 9-4. There's a called strike to Laureano. Hey, Charm City chat. I gotta ask you to maybe just type in there in the chat, like, hey, hook this dude up with a like, would you? Because, he does a good job, and, he needs the help. This ball's hit the center. This ball's deep. Laureano will take it all the way to the wall and center. It's so deep, Ryan O'Hearn will not only tag to go to third, moving from first to second is Tyler O'Neill on a heads-up tag. He takes second on a deep, deep fly ball by Laureano. So a very productive out there. Moves up 2 runners. There's 2 down in the inning. 9-4 the lead now. Jordan Westberg, who got a home run his last time up after an, 0 for 29 or 0 for 30? What was the final 0 for? It was either 29 or 30, right? Hopefully it's 29. 30 is rough. Either way, it's over. This pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Westy. Come on, Westy. You get a multi-hit game today and everything is working. Popped up. Left center field. Running back is Friedel. He makes the catch. And the inning is over, but the Orioles keep on adding on. They've increased the lead now to 5, and it's going to make it a lot easier for the Mountain if they're going to call on him for the 9th. Once again, it's not going to be a save situation for him if they're going to him. I'm not sure if they are. I didn't see them yet.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
But if we get the mountain, we get the mountain. I don't know who else it would be. I mean, a 5-run lead, you could go to somebody else if you wanted to see if they could get the first 3 guys. Was it going to be Bowman? Okay. Okay. I can't argue with it. You would hope Bowman is going to be able to handle a 5-run lead. And that gives you a chance for the mountain to be ready for what would be the rubber game tomorrow and a chance to win the series. So I understand it, and I'm good with it. I think it makes sense. Obviously, I think if it was a 4-run lead, I think you still go to the mountain. But with 5, I'm okay. Because, yeah, even if Bowman came in and 3 guys got on, it's still a situation where the next batter can't even tie the game. And the mountain can hopefully. Bautista, too, man. Man, he needs to. His walks. They're a little bit concerning so far in the early going. He's gotten away with it for the most part, but he's averaging 2 base runners an inning, and mostly due to the walks. All right, Austin Hayes, Gavin Lux, and Santiago Espinal are due up here in the 9th. Bowman is on. Here we go. Once again, I approve of this move. 9 1/3 innings and 8 appearances, an ERA under 1.96. Teams are not doing much off of him, and yet he's got a record of 0-1. How unfair is that? Austin Hayes, 1 for 4 at the plate. First pitch of the 9th is drilled. Hayes jumping on a first pitch, and he ambushed it, and it's out of here. Get the mountain up. Get him up. I told you, I'm okay with a 5-run lead. Get him up. Now it's a 4-run lead. I said it. If it was 4 runs going in the 9th, I'd still want the mountain. Get him up. 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 Bowman's got to face 2 more batters. He can't give up the lead. But now I want our closer. Just to get up and be ready for batter number 4 in this inning. 9-5 the score now. We got a Dolly Parton special. Here's Gavin Lux. He takes a backdoor cutter for a called strike. Lux is 1 for 2 and walked twice, stolen a base, driven in a run, and there's a pitch that gets away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees just blew a 4-run lead? Hell yeah. I like that.
Oh boy, is this great!
This is great iced tea.
1-1 pitch. Popped up. Mullins going back. That ball is carrying, and Mullins misplays it up against the wall. He might have jammed his arm there. I hope he's okay. Said normally closes that ball down. It was right up against the wall. He looks to be okay. That's the most important thing. But man, said he was there. Glove was out. It was like the glove scraped the wall before he got it up to catch it. I think he thought the wall was just a little bit further past where he was. Bautista's up and throwing. And like I said, just get him in there for after this next batter. Like I said, I get why they went to Bowman with a 5-run lead. If it was a 4-run lead, I say no. It's all about that having to face 3 batter thing. Because even if Bowman didn't have it, which would appear to be the case here, we had enough cushioning where, okay, fine, the mountain can still come in. We'll still be ahead by at least 2 or 3 runs. And he can take care of business. So I'm okay, but I just want the mountain in here after this next batter. We got a 1-0 count on Espinal. First pitch is off target, 1-0. Espinal 1 for 4, a single. That's low. That's ball 2, 2-0. Bowman has not gotten an out. It's going into extras. Who are the Yankees playing? Remind me, please. I don't remember. 2-0. That's in there for a strike. The Rays. Okay. Oh, yeah. I will certainly trade wins with the Rays and if the Rays are beating the Yanks. That pitch is off the plate. And the count moves to 3-1. So Bowman, he's basically forcing our hand. We got to go to the mountain. Pitch. Up and in, ball 4. Get the mountain in here right now. Get him in here. It's a safe situation. You wanted it, you got it. Get Bowman out. That's it. What are we waiting for? Here comes Brandon Hyde. Here comes Felix Bautista. I mean, gosh. You know, some closers, they do a whole lot better when they just come out to start an inning. But then again, there's other closers that even if they start a ninth inning, if it's not a save situation, they're less effective. I don't think Felix Bautista really cares about any of that stuff. But he has, again, not been as sharp as you would hope in the early going with the command. The walks have been a bit of an issue. We want to see him throw strikes and trust his stuff. We got enough of a cushion here. If you keep it in the yard, we're going to get the outs. We're going to win this game. We're in the ninth inning, folks. Working 9-5. What a ball game. Pretty epic. And I'm starving. I am so damn hungry. Oh, my God. Jeez. What am I doing? Is the sub count, has that been like live updating like it has supposed to be updating since I've been using it? They're finally working. On our way to 2550. Next thing you know, it's 2600. Then you're on the way to 3000. If you get 3, why not 4? One more 1,000 and it's... Oh, they've got like a machine. It's a money raining machine. Is that an actual thing you can buy and you take to the strip club? You can't even be bothered to just do this manually. You got to have a machine just spray the cash. That's right up there with an electric toothbrush. I love it. I love how people, they don't want to sit there and just do this. They want to just hold it like this. And just let it, yeah, I don't want to. I'll just hold it. All right, Bautista, first pitch is a strike.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Nobody out, 2 men on base. The Orioles ahead by 4. Jake Fraley at the plate. Pitch. That bounces in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tuck it in the G string. What's that? My G string is like a plumber's belt. It's weighed down heavily. 1-1 pitch. That one swung on a miss. There you go. Some high gas. 1-2 the count. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. God damn. This chair, folks. I know you don't want to hear about it. Last thing I want to do is bring it up, but I can't survive another season in this fucking... I just cursed. Swing and a miss. He chased a pitch that was about 3 feet short of home plate. Jake Fraley, see you later. Oh, my God, my back. Shit.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I got something running up my back, folks, and it don't feel good. That is not good. Candelario at the plate. 1 out, 2 on. It's inside, fastball. 97 for ball 1. You guys remember this chair, right? The torture chair. The 1-0 pitch. Up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Folks, since my dedication has been brought up today already, might as well show you what I've been working with here. Ugh. Sorry, normally I don't get up like an old man, but, you know, I just kind of hurt my back. Yeah, we got this thing. Here. And it's killing me today. 2 balls, 1 strike on Candelario. It's really a shame that you guys chipped in, one person in particular, to help me get that chair last season, and it lasted like 2 weeks. Here's a ground ball to first, and O'Hearn still out there playing at first. He fields it, gets it to the bag himself for the 2nd out of the 9th. Runners move up, but there are 2 down. 1 more out to get, folks, and now I got to add some medicine to my breakfast trip. Oh, I just jacked up my back. Here is Trevino. Pitch. Swing and a miss. There's 1 strike. Come on, Oriole fans. Get on your feet. The hat wants in on this. The pitch. That's line to left. Going back on it. A leaping grab by Laureano. A leaping grab, and this ball game is over. The Orioles. What a response after last night. It felt like rock bottom. We hope it's rock bottom. The Orioles come back today. A major league debut from Brandon Young. He wasn't all that sharp. We needed this bullpen to do its thing, and for the most part, they did it fantastically. Final score, Orioles 9, Cincinnati 5. We're back to 2 games under 500. 9-11, folks. 9-11 with 142 games left to go. We may be down, but we ain't out. If you read my community post today, that is what I had to say. And I didn't even mean to rhyme, but what can you do? I do it all the time. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Orioles. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors for the Reds. The long ball was flying. Mullins hit number 6 in the first. Gunnar with number 2 in the first. Laureano had a pair. 1 in the third and another in the 7th, and then Westberg went deep in the 7th. That's a lot of dingers, folks. Tyler O'Neill pitched in with his 9th RBI of the season. And Ryan O'Hearn got RBI number 6. Mullins up to 19 RBI now. We left 10 men on base, which is a lot, but at least that means there's been traffic. You look at the Reds, they left 13 men on base. So in comparison, you'll take it. Ramon had a couple of more hits. He's hitting .349. What's he doing batting 9th? Can we move him up at least one spot? The dude's hitting .350. What more do you want that dude to do? And then again, the bullpen, folks. Brian Baker, 1 inning. He did walk 2 guys, but no hits and got through that inning without giving up a run. Keegan Aiken's the one that struggled the most. Matt Bowman did too. But what mattered was the high leverage guys, the guys that weren't Aiken or Bowman, the ones that we really needed. Baker, Dominguez, Soto, and Cano, and then Bautista. If you recall, those were the 5 arms that I said were going to line us up to finish this ball game. Now, we needed Aiken for 1 out, and we needed Bowman, and, well, he didn't record an out. But if you look at the guys that I talked about, Baker, 1 inning scoreless. Dominguez, 1 inning scoreless. Soto, 2 outs scoreless. Cano, 1 inning scoreless. Bautista, 1 inning scoreless. And there's your BW recipe for success. Folks, if I knew any more about what I was talking about, then, the CIA would come after me or something. I don't know. I know too much, people. This is why I live over here. I know too much. I'm dangerous. I'm too dangerous. Okay? Oh, my. I say that as I feel like I'm about 140. I feel like Demi Moore in The Substance, like, by the end of the movie. Like, my back is a mess. I don't know. I just threw it out. And I only got, 14 hours to get it right for the next game? Something like that. I don't know. What a ball game, though. I will feel no pain if the Orioles keep winning. No, Michael, I will feel no pain if I get my morphine prescription refilled. But I'll feel better if the Orioles keep winning. It won't be pain-free, but it'll be better. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lean back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat this like I'm in karaoke. Hey, folks. Hey, luck be a lady tonight. Hey, folks, it's good to see you over there. How you doing? Tip your bartender. Luck be a lady tonight. Hey, 2-drink minimum. How you doing, folks? Take a seat. Hey, oh, what? Get a little Thai lady to walk on my back? That's not a terrible idea. The thing is, it's always a risk to go to a massage when you're already hurting, because you can sometimes exacerbate the situation. Well, this ballpark cleared out quick. The final cluster of fans making their way out of the yard here. Oh, my back. Browns crew doing their thing. Already working on getting this field perfect and set up for tomorrow's finale, the homestand finale. And let's do some math here. We split the Blue Jays, right? Did we split the Blue Jays? And then we took 2 out of 3 from Cleveland. So, if we take 2 out of 3 from the Reds, that's a 5-3 homestand. You know, you could do a lot worse. You know, You could do a lot worse. I don't know who's starting for the Reds tomorrow. I don't know. I just know my freaking back hurts. All right? What do you want me to do? What am I, Mr. What am I, an oracle over here? Hey, Siri. Oh, my. Dude, I got to go. All right, look. I'm going to do this as fast as I can because my back seriously hurts. It seriously freaking hurts. This sucks, man. It's like, it's the kind of thing where, like, I'm afraid to even stand up right now. I'm just sort of locked in here. Okay, tomorrow's game. By the way, Sir Anthony Dominguez credited with the win. He's 2-0. Hunter Greene, the loss, 2-2. Bautista saved number 2. Nine and 11 record, 5-5 at home now. Tomorrow's game, first pitch is at 1:35. I'll be on the air at 1:20. That'll be 12:20 a.m. for me. Charlie Morton against somebody. We won't know. Maybe the Reds are like, you know what? We don't even care what we do on Sunday because we're facing Charlie Morton and we'll just, you know. All right, Charlie, why don't you use that as a little bit of bulletin board material, pal? Look, we just came off a really, like, just very necessary and, you know, somewhat inspirational win here. If you go out and throw another clunker tomorrow, dude, I'm sorry, but that's it. It's bullpen time, baby. Kyle Gibson's going to be ready. This is it for you, man. In my humble view, Morton, your final chance. And it better be damn good. It has to be impressive. Mediocre ain't going to cut it. Impressive, Morton. Let's see it tomorrow. I hope we see it. Let me see if there's any place I can send you as I head downstairs for some, I don't know. What do you normally take for this? Dones? Anybody got any dones? Wow. Rising Rhino is a lucky SOB because, once again, he's the only colleague of mine currently live covering a football game. And he's going to get you guys to go over there and join him. I want to thank everybody in the Charm City chat, especially just for turning out today. You know, when you consider how things went at the park last night, it was god-awful. I felt compelled to write about it. If you didn't hear about it or read about it, it's on the message board, community post, whatever the hell it's called, on the YouTube channel here. And in the Discord, there's a link. But I'm really proud of you guys that came out here and watched a game that, honestly, you know, you could have looked at like, oh, we're going to get our asses whooped again. We got some rookie nobody out there. Like pitcher number 14 on the depth chart. Really? That's where we're at? But no, you guys showed up, and guess what? You were rewarded. This is what being a real fan, these are the perks. You get to experience a game like this that Fairweather fans didn't get to see. So when that day comes, when we find glory for fans like us, it's going to be all the sweeter because we were there. And your boy, the Birdwatcher, as long as he can do it, is always going to be there. Sending you now to Rising Rhino, folks. I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. I know I had a hell of a one. It's now Sunday for me. When it's Sunday for you, I'll see you then. Until then, it's been the Birdwatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.